Hey, chat, how's everyone doing? Welcome to stream, everybody. Time for some Lost Evolution, my dudes. Let's get into it. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Digimon Story Lost Evolution. Load me back up in here. Hello, hello. I think last time we were a little behind the level curve. Oh, that's right, I have to get back to the desert. That's right, I remember. A little behind the level curve because I think I'm supposed to be hitting megas by now. We're close to hitting megas, but not quite there. Part of it is that we haven't been doing quests. And by the way, you may recall, I said last time, oh, I need to get some of those quest Digimon that we have, like, conversions for ready to go and all that before next stream. Well, guess what? I didn't do that because I was very busy and I just didn't have time to sit down for like 20 plus minutes, however long it would have taken to just go back and forth on converting, getting the right Digimon, etc., etc. I've been very busy. We're almost done with the Anime Villainous Tournament. We're wrapping it up. And I had a lot of I had some IRL stuff I had to do. I had more Annaville stuff I had to do because our tournament is wrapping up, but we're also getting close to our next expansion release. I've just been very, very, very busy. So we have these two quests to do. We need to get to Pixel Desert right now. Right, I remember. And then we're going to try and convert some of these Digimon that we can to hopefully get their quests going. No place for a new skill. No! Stop it. What did I just say? Alright, let's go check it Digivolving them and all real quick before we yell. Guess I see you're playing Digimon Lost Evolution, is that right? No. Your eyes are lying to you. You need to see a doctor. LaPetra, thank you for subbing at Tier 1 for 20 months. Greatly appreciated. Thank you for the support. Thank you, thank you. Alright, let me see here. You need to become Falcomon, which is going to take another day to pass. You are my other team member. You go to Bergermon next. All right. Hello, everyone else who has shown up in chat. Welcome, welcome. Let's try and get back to Pixel Desert. To the motherboard continent. Oh, that's right. We didn't find the warp thing for Shadow Abyss either. It's been a bad time. What the heck? What Digiport is this? Where is that Digiport? What is going on? Okay, so do you think we'll finally get the Chessmon Digimon lines in Time Stranger? They haven't been in since the first story games. Well, first of all, you're wrong. The Chessmon, both of the Chessmon lines were in Dawn and Dusk, which is the second story game. Second of all, I don't know, it's possible. Maybe we will. I could see them adding the Chessmons. Dirt Salesman, thank you for the $1 super chat. That's so funny. I will use this $1 to buy dirt, I promise. I'm gonna give back to your community. My day is going pretty well. Very busy, but pretty well regardless. It's been busy thus far, and it's gonna be more. I have a lot of stuff I have to do tonight too. I'm just busy, man. It's been very, very busy for your boy. Why is Lilymon so fast? She hits like a wet paper towel. Yeah, nice 2 damage. You've really upped your damage numbers. No! Skullbalukimon, wake up! Skullbalukimon, you're lucky that I don't need you to get these kills. Nailed it. Ba-da-ba. Let me in, let me in. Hey, I like having a completely open Digivolution tree. I like being able to get the Sovereign Digimon and the Ancient Digimon. It's quite nice. Hornbuster! By the way, chat, for anyone who didn't see my tweet, I actually got into the Digimon Alysian beta. I saw that they were doing signups for it, and I was like, oh, you know, I was thinking about maybe giving Digimon Alysian a try when it comes out and getting into the card game. So I signed up for the beta, expecting nothing, and then I got an email this morning that said, hey, dog, you're in. To which I immediately felt like a fraud, because I've never played the Digimon card game. But now's the best time to learn. Am I right, fellow gamers? So I think that beta starts in like 2 days or something. I'm gonna have to like crash course myself. I'm gonna be giving a lot of other beta testers who have actually played the card game free wins. No, the beta test hasn't started yet. The beta test starts on the 7th, I think. Get him, Scobalukimon. So if anyone in chat knows any super meta OP decks for the because Digimon Alysian is just like a mobile version of the card game, isn't it? Isn't it an online version of the card game? Tell them to me now so that I can play the most meta thing of all time. Are you live on Twitch? I sure am. No, paralysis! Alright. Breathe on the... Breathe? Breathe on their buffaloes. I can't talk today. Dead. Dead or alive! Anyone else notice the Mega Kabuterimon just chunks through his MP? I hope this takes me to the desert. Oh, thank goodness I made it. Alright. Now that we're where we're supposed to be, there's like no equivalent to this desert in DS or Dawn and Dusk, is there? Not that way. Get horn busted. Get him with your Shogun sword, Scobalukimon. Incredible. I think Mega Kabuterimon Digivolves at like 40 and Magna Angemon might be 41. Where Garurumon has to get all the way up to 48, so he's gonna take a while. Point is, though, is that we're finally getting to, getting pretty close to Megas. Although Mega Kabuterimon has to degenerate and then go to Ancient Beetlemon after that. Magna Angemon should... Is he going straight to... I can't remember if Magna Angemon has to become Seraphimon and degenerate, then become Goldramon, or if he's going straight to Goldramon. I think he has to degenerate from Seraphimon. There's like a Tentamon or something around here we're supposed to talk to, I think. And therefore I am. And then he's gonna tell us what to do. Maybe. Perchance. Behold, lightning. Silly Aquilamon. Never stood a chance. I wonder if they're gonna say how many people signed up for the Digimon Alysian closed beta. Because I think they said only 1,000 people got in, and when I saw that, I was like, bro, there's no way I'm getting in. Surely there are going to be enough people signing up for this that 1,000 is so few. Signed up, didn't get in. Oh, I'm sorry to hear it, man. I think you might still get in. I think they're sending out emails, not all at once. Unless you got an email where they said you didn't get in, I don't know. But I saw people saying that they got an email saying they were in yesterday, and when I saw that, I was like, oh, I didn't make it. But then, the next morning, I got an email saying, hey, you're in. Haven't gotten an email, so I assume I didn't get in. It's possible that you didn't, but I'd keep checking your email at least. Tomorrow, they said tomorrow is when you can start downloading the game, and then, like, the servers or something are up on the 7th, I think, to actually, like, the test actually begins. So, you know, keep an eye out. Bam, 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 bam. Does Alysian have an actual release date yet? There's Tentamon. I think I'm on the wrong side. Oh my goodness, it's the Greymons. And a tank. Listen, chat, even if some of you didn't get into the closed beta, you can live vicariously through me because I'll talk about it during my streams. About how I'm getting absolutely bodied because I don't know how to play the Digimon card game. Listen, I played a little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh! And I play Anime Villainous, which isn't like, you know, it's a card game, like board game hybrid thing, but point is I'm sure I'll become the greatest to ever do it in no time flat. I forgot Strike Dramon is just randomly around in this game. Is it one of those betas where you aren't allowed to tell anyone about how the game works? I don't know. I read the email that they sent me about, like, how to download it for the beta and when the beta was starting, and I didn't see anything about needing to be quiet about it or, like, not to say anything. So I'm like, you know, I'm pretty sure that I can say I'm in the beta because I saw a bunch of people tweeting that they made it into the beta. I don't know if you're allowed to, like, talk about the beta or, like, what's going on with it or anything. Honestly, I have no idea. But I mean, like, they didn't have me sign anything or anything for being part of the beta, so I imagine I can say whatever I want. When I signed up for it, I definitely don't remember seeing anything that said, like, hey, you're not allowed to talk about what happens in the beta or what you see in the beta. I definitely didn't sign anything that's, like, legally binding. I just filled out, like, a Google form of, like, and the Google form was basically just, like, hey, give us your email so we can contact you, and then a bunch of questions of, like, what other card games have you played? I wonder if I could, like, record it. I'm gonna wait and see if any of the other Digimon content creators who got in are posting their footage or recording any of it or anything, and if other people do, then maybe I will, but honestly, I'd probably just wait until the game came out either way. Just to be on the safe side. A golden apple, are you sure that's edible? It's probably covered in sand right now, no one would eat that. But I can clean it up with this golden brush I have here. Come back once you found a golden apple. Okay, so I gotta find the apple. Galeegs Half Pint, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciated. Thank you for the support. Why don't you like Season 5? Do we have to go over this again? How many Digimon playthroughs have I had to talk about why I don't like Data Squad? I didn't like the villain in Data Squad. I didn't like the characters in Data Squad. I hate Marcus. I hate the concept of Marcus just straight up punching the Digimon. I don't like the overarching story of Season 5. I basically don't like anything about Season 5. I find no redeeming qualities in it. And I just don't find it enjoyable. I also just really hate Marcus. I think Marcus is like the worst, not just the worst protagonist, but one of the worst characters Digimon has ever done. Bit. What were your thoughts when Square Enix canceled the Kingdom Hearts Missing Link game? My thoughts were, thank goodness not another mobile game that I would have to read a Wikipedia article about doesn't exist. There's some redeeming qualities like Shine Greymon Rune Mode. I've said this before, the only redeeming quality I would say is the Digimon designs. Because burst modes are awesome. So are like Mach Galgamon, Ravemon, Shine Greymon. But we probably would have gotten those designs at some point even without Season 5, let's be real. But the Digimon designs are definitely the best part of Data Squad. But I hate the story and I hate the characters. So, you know, what are you gonna do? In most cases, the protagonist lets stuff happen. Meanwhile, Marcus isn't afraid to step and punch one. Okay, the idea that the other protagonist just left stuff happen is a gross misunderstanding of other Digimon seasons. Just because Tai and Davis and Takato don't physically walk up and punch Digimon does not mean that they just stood there and did nothing. There's way more to their characters than that. Takuya literally becomes a Gunimon to fight, so he is the most hands-on doing stuff, even more than Marcus. The fact that Marcus, as just a regular dude, walks up to and punches mega-level Digimon is stupid and dumb. The point of Marcus being dumb is the point. I want you to think very quickly about what you just said. They are stupid. Like, just because it's like, oh, hey, we wrote this bad on purpose, that doesn't suddenly mean that it's good. It's still bad. I still don't like it. I don't care if this is maybe the worst argument ever of, hey, I think this thing was dumb. Oh, well, it was supposed to be dumb. Okay. I don't like dumb things. But anyways, that's enough talking about Data Squad, because I hate talking about Data Squad, because I don't like it. Oh, one more thing I will say is also the fact that Marcus is the only one that does the punching is stupid. If you're gonna go in on that dumb concept, go all in on it. But the fact that only Marcus does it makes it even dumber. Also, I do think that Season 6 Cross Wars is better than Data Squad. Just to mention for the one person in chat who said at least it's not Fusion, which I'm pretty sure is Cross Wars. Soul Vanisher. Nailed it. Oh, you found a golden apple, then let us begin. And done, thank you for bringing it to me. That's right, I won't stop you from eating it, but I suggest you repair some stomach medicine before you do. Stomach medicine. Power Blaster. Chaos says I don't like dumb things. Me vanish into the ether. Well, you know. These things, they happen. I saw a Digiport a second ago, didn't I? Where was that? I need to figure out where that was. Tentamon of the desert, what is your wisdom? Speak to me, Tentamon! Tell me your secrets. Yeah, it's right there. How do I get right there? A top left path right there looks like the only way in. That's where I just got the apple from, isn't it, I think? Die. Terrafang! Do 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 do. Yeah, all right, sick. Man, this went so much smoother than when we went to Shadow Abyss. Does this do anything? No, it's just there to look cool. Back to the base. It is very neat that they're putting a lot of armored Digivolutions in Time Stranger. We're finally getting Raindramon, surely, after all this time. Wait, this isn't... You don't turn in the quest here. I go talk to the Digimon. I am off my game today. Whoa, it's a golden apple. Thank you, Sonia. This apple sure weighs a ton. Can't wait to dig in, but before that, here's your reward. Hooray, stuff. All right, I want the data cycle on the Digivice real quick. Oh, can we get to graphics continent now? Sonia, great timing. I have something I'd like to discuss with you if you don't mind. Gatomon has checked the graphics board continent address. It appears to be on a different server. They've teased about every other armored Digimon except Raindramon because they know. They know that people have longed for it. A different server? Well, to put it simply, it's like a different world. The digital world itself exists within the network, so the more servers that are connected, the larger it grows. A different world? That sounds really amazing. What kind of place is graphics board continent anyway? Appears to have copied data from a range of different servers. It contains geographical data found in the digital world and has built itself off that data with small changes here and there. We're not picking up any detectable traps on our scans. On top of that, there are no signs of any selectors, so at the very least, it doesn't seem to be a selector trap. So there won't be any nasty surprises waiting for us? That is not what he said. Can't guarantee that. We really don't have enough info. Originally, that server was merely a copy of ours. But when you compare data size, it's much bigger than here. It's so big and vast that anything could be hidden there. It's dangerous for you, Hiroyuki, so why don't you stay here? Really? Well, if you say so, good luck, Sonia. Be careful, I'm finally free from this idiot. I'm sure whatever happens, Sonia can handle it. After all, they protected us this entire time, right? Okay, well, I'm not doing that right now, though. First of all, we have another quest to do. Second of all, I'm going to try and get some of these shenanigans. We need a modest Caramon, carefree Patamon, a modest Gabumon. I don't think I have a Gabumon. Gatsumon, Hawkmon, Kamamon. Did I get the scan data for Kamamon? I think I did. Kakuamon, Palmon. I need to, like, write this. Someone in chat, write this down for me so that I can see the message in chat of what Digimon I need. Caramon, Patamon, Gabumon, Gatsumon, Hawkmon, Kamamon, Kakuamon, Palmon. That's a lot of Digimon. I've already forgotten all of them. I think there was a Kakuamon. Maybe a Palmon. Gabumon? Gabumon. Gabumon? Gabumon. Gobble gobble. We need to get the Biomon back in the team. You need to Digivolve into Falcomon, because you have to become Karatinmon. I remember that. Bum, 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 bum. Bird. Bird, 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 Bird is the word. You are digivolving like into Mummymon or something, if I remember right. Right, because you're the Anubismon and the Pharaohmon. You two are. I think Impmon is the Pharaohmon. You're the Anubismon. All right. So what I need right now is to put this Doramon back. Yeah. Well, wait a minute. Digiconvert. Kamemon. I needed a Kamemon of some kind. I don't remember what natures they needed, but I remember I needed a Kamemon. I'm just going to see if we can luck into converting what we need. And then I'll worry about getting... If we get the nature we need immediately, sick. If we don't, I'll get it later in between streams. I need a Kakuamon and a Gabumon. I think I needed a Hawkmon? Question mark? No one in chat asked a very simple... Or, wrote down the very simple thing I asked of them because my chat continues to fail me at every turn. I wouldn't have it any other way. Alright, Hawkmon. What else? What else? Godsumon? Godsumon. Godsumon? Godsumon. Was Godsumon one of them? We live to be failures to you? You guys are so good at it. I'm honestly so not proud of you. How does that work? Are you proud of someone if you expect them to fail? If, like, them failing is what you want from them? Is that... Would that still be being proud of them? I know I needed, like, Kakuamon, I think. I needed Karamon. Do you digivolve into Karamon or just Kuramon? I think Kuramon does. Kakuamon I definitely needed. I heard you say the names of them all and they immediately went out my other ear and I forgot. Yeah, you know. I can't really expect more from chat. It's not like I remember them. Patamon. I definitely needed a Patamon. I think I need a Gabumon, and the easiest way to do that is going to be getting a Garurumon, I think. You're proud to be not proud of us? That adds up. That sounds right. I remember they're called Digimon. No, I think it's Kemen and Ogami, right? You read the names too fast. I read it at first grade level. All right, that's my favorite comment from this little back and forth. It's like someone watching their pet do something stupid, but you still feed them anyway. So true. Never before has a chatter more accurately captured the streamer chat relationship. Giving their pet a treat for a minor accomplishment. Okay, this should be pretty close to what I need anyway. So let's go. We need to do some reorganizing. Alright, you need to become a Gabumon. Put you in the Itachi farm. This toy Agumon means nothing to me. Die? I killed it. You need to swap with Doromon. I want to put Digimon into the Konan farm, but I'm worried about getting Impmon and Falcomon confused with other Digimon. when I need them specifically to, I need them specifically to become whatever it is I need. The megas I need for Ancient Sphinxmon. You need experience to Digivolve. Because I need you to become whatever it is I'm thinking of. When do I run out of space? I have to run out of space at some point, right? Is it 6? Oh no, it says 6 out of 8 right down there. I didn't even see that. I'm blind. I think one of the Digimon you need was named Sephiroth. That sounds right. Is there a farm quest for a Lusamon? Really? We're gonna have to get a Lusamon? No, it was Mario. You're not gonna catch me with that one. Obviously, it was Luigi. Okay, we have a Patamon that works. We need the Karamon. We need the Gabumon. The Godsumon I have must be wrong. The Hawkmon I have must be wrong. The Kamomon I have must be wrong. The Cuckoo. Okay, so like all of... I think the only one that I didn't convert was Palmon, but the only one that was right is Patamon. So let's get the Patamon quest. And then I need to get a Palmon, and I need to delete Kukuamon, Kamomon, Hawkmon, and Godsumon because they all failed me. And then what we'll do is we'll just, like, every time we, like, go do a quest and come back, we'll reconvert them all and hope that we get it right that time. Where do I go to delete you guys? Is it Digivolve Degenerate? No, I think I go to the Digimon list, actually. That's where I killed the Toy Agumon. Alright, Godsumon is not correct. Convert to scan data. Kukuamon is not correct. Convert to scan data. Hawkmon, not correct. Convert to scan data. Kamomon, not correct. Convert to scan data. And that's it. And then we need to reconvert those later. Patamon is in the other farm. Hi, Patamon. Hey, Sony, I've got a favor to ask. Well, you see, Biyomon and I were supposed to have a race at Label Forest, but then I realized I haven't had any lunch yet. Could you help me out and let Biyomon know I'll be a bit late? Do you not have a way to contact Biyomon? You weren't born right. I'm reconverting you into data. Goodbye forever. Listen, it's a cruel world we live in, brother. Oh, we can just go straight to graphics board continent now. We'll do that later. It is a cruel world we live in. Where this Biyomon at? It is absolutely not going to be worth my time killing these guys. Barely any experience. I should have checked all the Digivolutions for my Digimon to refresh myself, because we should be getting a lot of them to Mega today, theoretically. Beep, beep. Togemon spawns here now? Was this always here? Wait, do I have the scan data for Togemon? Because that's how I can get, I can for sure get my hands on a Palmon. I think I've mentioned this in, like, every playthrough we've done of, like, Dawn and Dusk, Lost Evolution, etc. I really love the idea of farm quests because it encourages you to get a bunch of different Digimon and whatnot, and having to hunt down a couple of especially difficult ones to 100% getting all the quests, I think is really cool. However, I hate that they have to be specific personalities. That's the part that I think sucks. Geez, how long are they going to make me wait? This is the worst. What? Patamon's going to be late because they're eating lunch? Now I'm angry. You'd better look out. This is not going to end well for you. I don't think you're gonna live a single Electro Blaster, brother. Wow, I'm amazed that you lived one. Anyways, Skull Bluekimon had buffalo for breakfast. So enjoy that breath. Dummy. Bam, bam. Yo, 400 experience. Actually kind of sick. Love to see it. I'm so sorry I let my anger take over, even though Patamon's the cause of my anger. But I feel much better after letting it all out. Could you go let Patamon know? I'll wait for them. Kind of messed up with Patamon, not gonna lie. Okay, cool. I do have the scan data for Togemon. Good. I wanted to get in another fight and make sure that I could convert a Togemon. Dead. I have gate discs, don't I? I'm a genius. Sonia, welcome back. Yo, what's up? Alright. So now we convert all those Digimon again, and then we turn in the quest. So, I need... most of them should be at like 100%. I need the Togemon. I can't help but notice that it said the strong attribute for Togemon is water, which makes no sense, because I got my grandmother a cactus once, and she killed it by drowning it by giving it too much water. So, how could the cactus be strong against water if I have empirical evidence that water can kill a cactus? I'm just saying, it doesn't really add up, does it, Bandai? Guess is surprised a level 7 Pokemon gets one-shot by Zap Cannon and Cobblemon, but is surprised a rookie level survives a blast from an ultimate. Listen! That thing I hit with the Zap Cannon was like level 29, I'll have you know. The cactus is strong against water, not against drowning. You know what? Those are two different things. You got me there. That's a good point. Hopefully you come out right this time, children. You listen here. If you don't have the exact personality that I need and require of you, it's back to the glue factory. You're all dead. Oh, no, wait, no, I wasn't supposed to convert you. Sorry, this is cruel. I'm bringing you back into this world just to blow you up again. That's kind of mean. Oh, well. You weren't ever supposed to see the light of day again. I'm sorry. Mom said I'm too old to play with Legos anymore, so you have to die. Is there a space? This works. Whoops. My bad. But you use Zap Cannon, it's 150 power, has stab. But it was, I'm pretty sure the thing I Zap Cannoned was higher level than the Magnezone. Listen! I'm not saying I was right, I'm just saying there was a method to my thought process. That Lego set is worth 1K, sell it? Now that's a good point. Dude, I can't believe they brought back Kukuamon. I'm getting a Kukuamon in Time Stranger. I mean, it won't last long before it digivolves, but like, we're, at least momentarily, we're gonna use a Kukuamon, for sure. Absolutely. Doo-doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo. Alright, I need all of these farm experience gain days to get me to Anubismon and whatever the other thing is called. Step 1. Talk to Patamon. Munch Munch, welcome back, Sonia. I see, so Beamon's willing to wait a little longer. Maybe I should get some dessert. Thank you, Sonia. Here's your reward. All right, scumbag. What do you think I should eat first, Sonia? I didn't mean to double tap there. It's fine. All right. Let's get the rest of you in here. I need to get a third farm soon. Hawkmon. Gatsumon. Sorry, you're not supposed to be here. Goodbye. Wait. Convert. Yes. Yes. Alright, then Togemon. Yeah, I need like a plant and insect farm next, I think. Alright. Do. Now, did any of you have the correct natures? Personalities, whatever they're called in this game. No. Ah, yes, Hawkmon and Kamemon. And Kakuamon. Ah, we hit big. Actually, all of them are correct except Gatsumon. We don't know about Gabumon, Karamon, and Palmon because I have to degenerate or digivolve to get those. But alright, we have 3 of these now. Let's do this. Let's knock all these out. And also delete the Kakuamon? What was it that's wrong? Whoops. Misclick. Which one of you is wrong? The Gatsumon. The Gatsumon is wrong. I need a cowardly one, and I didn't get a cowardly one. Gatsumon, Gatsumon, Gatsumon. Make sure you don't delete the wrong Digimon. Where are you, Gatsumon? There you are. Die. Alright, good stuff. Kuramon. Oh, you probably need at least a little more to become Karamon. I'm not going to worry about it right now. Hello. Yo, Sonia, thanks for coming. This is kind of random, but I really love sap. But I love the shocking sap that Lalamon makes most of all. I want to eat something electrify. I want to eat some electrifying shocking sap right now, so please, Sonia, go to Chip Forest and get some shocking sap from Lalamon. I'm on it. Alright, Chip Forest, here we come. Knock out all of these low-level quests that I didn't get earlier in the game. Why is there a Chip Forest and a Label Forest? Why did they double up on forests, especially like side by side with one another? Oh, hey, there's Lalamon. What do you want from me? I see. Well, if it's a request from Kakuamon, I simply can't refuse. But there's one problem. My old sap branch is out of sap. I know, you can help me find another source. There should be another sap branch around here somewhere. I'm counting on you. I'm on it. Skull Balukimon, burn this forest to the ground. It'll be easier to find the branch once there's nothing left. That was a highly necessary kill, by the way. May Shadow, thank you for subbing at Tier 1 for 73 months. Holy cow, such a long time. Thank you so much for the support. Oh no, a Floramon. Die. Wouldn't you end up burning the branch too? Well, no, because it's a quest item. That means it's indestructible. It'll be the only thing left. That's how that works. Hey, I found it. It's right over there. If only I had some kind of way of flying up over onto that ridge instead of having to walk around. But alas, all I have on hand is like 4 different Digimon with wings. There's simply nothing to be done. Skyla Fire, thank you for subbing for 7 months with Twitch Prime. Greatly appreciated. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you, Skyla. I got the Sap Branch, Your Honor. Do-do-do-do. Kudamon. Yo, Ben, welcome to stream. My day's going good. How's your day? How you doing? Come here often, etc., etc. It is pretty crazy that we get to mount Digimon in Time Stranger. Very exciting to get to ride Digimon. Very cool addition. Electro Blaster! Bum, 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 bum. Hello. Great, you found a sap branch. With this, I can finally make my electrifying, shocking sap. Here you go. Please pass this to Kukuomon for me. I'm on it. Let me know if you ever want to try this electrifying sensation. No, I think I'd rather die. You probably would kill me. Easy. Oh, I meant to check all of my Digimon's Digivolution requirements. I should do that. Do you think we'll get the Alter versions of Omegamon and Omegamon Zwart? I don't know. If you put a gun to my head, I'd say probably no. But it's possible. I think they're going to be a little more focused on new Digimon than they are alternate forms. Which I think is probably the smart thing to do with a big new release like this. I wanted to see... We need a Greymon, Wizardmon, Angemon. We're going to have a Wizardmon, actually, on our way to get the other thing, so that'll work out nicely. Tankmon, Peckmon, Colamon. Oh, I can Digivolve my Doramon into Colamon. So Digivolve Doramon into Colamon. Tankmon, Cubimon. Oh, I didn't end up getting all the scan data for the Cubimon, did I? And I have an Agumon that I can Digivolve into Greymon. Okay, so Digivolve the Agumon into Greymon. Digivolve the Doramon into Colamon. Yeah. Zwart is in because the pre-order bonus is Gabumon and Agumon Black. Wait, do we mean normal? I think that Omnimon Zwart, like, just like the black Omnimon? Yeah, that one's probably in. I thought they were talking about the final boss in... Oh, I'm thinking of Zwart D or whatever it is. The final boss of Next Order, I don't think he'll be in. I think that Omnimon Zwart, like just the black version of Omnimon, I think that that is basically a shoo-in. Yeah, I think that he will be in the game. Yes. Soulfire, thank you for subbing to Tier 1 for 23 months. Greatly appreciated. Almost at 2 years. Thank you for the support. And Deadball, thank you for subbing at Tier 3 for 27 months. Already over 2 years, and at Tier 3, no less. Thank you both so much. A lot of subs today. A lot of people had their Renew Day come up today. Omegamon Alter B. Listen, there are so many Omnimons. There's so many of them, and they all have so many names and words associated with them. What is a guy to do? I went to the wrong farm again. No, I didn't. That was the right farm. I'm stupid. Don't talk to me. There's an incredibly delicious scent coming from you, Sonia. Wow, it's some shocking sap. You did it. I've got chills. Thank you, Sonia. Here's my thanks. Whoa, electrifying. All right, good stuff. Ba-da-bum. Ba-da-bum. Don't mind me, I'm just freaking out a little bit. All right, let's look at our Digimon. Right, your max level has to be 65 to be Goldramon, so you have to become Serapimon first. Level 41 is all you need, 2 levels away. You need level 47. Also, I need to befriend an Akuamon. I forgot about that part. You can't get to 47, can you? No, you can't. So I'm going to Digivolve you to Hercules Kabuterimon, then Degenerate you, which you're 1 level off of. Where Garurumon, you can get to 48. You can, so you're going to 48 to become Ancient Garurumon. Skullbalukimon needs to get to 49, but I also need to have the Pheromon and the Anubismon, which is asking a lot. We might end up Digivolving you to Zonbamon just to, like, get you some statistic gains and then degenerate you, because it might take that long before we can get Ancient Sphinxmon. It might just help with his stat gain, because you can get to level 49. That's only 16 levels away. But, Pheromon and Anubismon are probably still, like, 2 or 3 streams away from getting them. You need to get to level 42 to become Jumbo Gamamon, which you can do. I'm just waiting for you to get there. And then you need to become Birdramon at 17, because you're going straight to Zukaimon. Alright, all caught up on that. I need a Greymon for a quest. Let's hope that you're the right nature. Yeah, Apollomon is already confirmed for Time Stranger. I don't think they have shown literally Apollomon, but they showed Coronamon, and also it's the Olympus 12. So, like, Apollomon is in. Just trying to catch up in chat for a second. A lot of chatter today. Showing up an hour late, what have I missed? I'm guessing everything. You didn't miss anything, actually. We've just been sitting here twiddling our thumbs for, like, an hour. Literally nothing has happened. Complete waste of everyone's time, to be honest. Level 10 for you. Pretty sure I'm talking to myself here now. You are, Wolfen. I'm watching you talk to yourself. It's very funny. Oh, I need an Angemon, and I have the Patamon that I did a quest for, so I just Digivolved this Patamon into Angemon. Easy. Easy. I'm gonna have to get your friendship up, but we'll worry about that later. You need to degenerate... I need a Wizardmon, so I need to do the Wizardmon quest with you before I Digivolve you to Mummymon, because you're also how I'm getting Pharaohmon. Yeah. Oh no, you Digivolve into Impmon. I thought that you were the one that Digivolved into Karamon. It must be Sumamon that Digivolves into Karamon. Okay, so I don't need this Kuramon then. Well, Kuramon, it's been nice knowing you, but I'm about to replace you with the Sumamon. Because I think I did have the scan data for a Sumamon, didn't I? I need to convert you again. Jungle is a hipster forest, okay. Hi, Gatsumon. You better be cowardly now. I can just convert a Skull Greymon? That's crazy. Sumamon, there you are. I also could have just converted a Greymon, I'm realizing. Dun 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 dun. Look at his little grippy hands. His little fingers. He is a hand. Alright, I need you to become Karamon. One of the pains of watching everything on your phone, when someone calls you, it interrupts everything. Unbelievable. You need to inform everyone in your contact list that they're not allowed to call you between, like, 3 and 7 p.m. on weekdays. It might interrupt you watching stream, which is obviously more important than whatever they have going on. Alright, you need to replace the Kuramon. because I accidentally made this Kurumon under false pretenses. And now you can die. Alright, there we go. Is it illegal that I'm playing Pokemon while watching a Digimon stream? It's been nice knowing you. Enjoy serving 25 to life. Wee-oo, wee-oo. The cops are on their way. I've already reported you. I have them on speed dial for moments exactly like this. The police have a division specifically for moments like this. Okay, Momon. Let's do your quest. Guess what if it's a plan to go out for food? What, the phone call? Well, if it's just to get food, they should have texted you. Like, let's be honest. I need the other island. How do I keep getting this wrong every time? Hey Sonia, 2 Doramon went to Magnet Mine yesterday and didn't return. I'm worried something might have happened to him. Can I trouble you to go look for him? That reminds me, I was supposed to Digivolve a, whatchamacallit? I was supposed to Digivolve my Doramon into a Colamon. I had a good run. Chaos, I leave you my copy of Digimon Data Squad on DVD. Bro, how did you know that I needed a paperweight? That'll be so good to use as a coaster to put my drinks on. What fantastic timing. Gatsumon, I think you were the wrong one again. I'm pretty sure I'm about to kill you, like, for the 8th time. Doramon. I need a Colamon. Do. Dude, I love Colamon, by the way. Great Digimon. Dun, 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 dun. So I had to look at something real quick. Hey, Wolfen, can you test something for me? When you hear me say this, type something in chat. And I do mean type something, like the word something. What was I looking for? Why did I click into this? Wait a minute. I need to go see what Digimon actually worked for quests. Greymon, Colamon, Gatsumon. The Gatsumon is still wrong. I have to kill it again. When will you learn? The Greymon is correct. The Colamon is not correct. Alright, so I have to kill Colamon and Gatsumon. It's more of a crime to play Digimon Masters online. Why do people do that to themselves? Why play that game? It's so bad. It's just so boring. I mean, if you have nothing better to do, I guess. But surely you can find another game that is something better to do. Alright, Gatsumon, you're wrong again. Get it right, idiot. And then Colamon is wrong. Alright. Now, what do I need to do for this quest I'm on, actually? Missing duo of friends. Magnet Mine. Gotta find the 2 Doramon in Magnet Mine. Magnet Mine should give okay experience. Should be able to get our hands on Hercules Kabuterimon finally. Go to this port. Whee! I found one. Oh no! You might have heard my chair there as I readjusted the way that I had it set. This chair is really old. I've had this EX Racer for so long. Maybe one day I'll finally get a new one. Ouch, I got totally destroyed. The two of us were walking along when suddenly, wham! I realized I was hit by a Hookmon. They took my big bro away. Please save my big bro. Every day's great at your June-ass. Hello, you foolish fools. Die. Did I need to get a Kuwamon to be able to Digivolve to Hercules Kabuterimon on Mega Kabuterimon? I should probably, like, do that. Like, now? Because he's about to hit level 40, and that just occurred to me. Or no, was that Ancient Beetlemon that I needed a Kuwamon for? In which case, I still have plenty of time. Where they at? Where they at? Found them. I took Doramon away? Pfft, you must be mistaken. But being accused of something I didn't do, it puts me in a bad mood, and it's all your fault, you know? Well, yeah, it seems fair. Oh no! He's got goons! He has little minions! Now they're all gonna die. Man, imagine being weak to a giant blast of lightning that, like, explodes the universe or whatever. Pathetic. Behold the gravest of bones. Ooh, that damage. Dead. Ha! You really are strong. Alright, fine, I'll talk. Doramon was knocked out by his own brother's tail, and then bam, he fell and hit the ground. There's no way a Doramon's tail is that, like, dense. All I did was watch the scene unfold. His brother is probably ran off. He's probably looking for ice. I wouldn't be concerned. I'm sure he'll return soon enough. Do inform Kamemon about this as well. Wait, do I just go back to Kamemon now? Oh, yeah. I don't have to find the... Okay, well, I'll just take your word for it that the other one isn't, like, dead or whatever. I'm hungry, but have no desire to cook or spend money. Have you considered photosynthesis? I'm just saying. Cheap, gets all the nutrients, saves time. It does require touching grass, though. It's raining outside? Well, I can't solve all the problems. I solved your hungry problem, now you solve the raining problem. I couldn't ignore a phone call because it was my dad, and then my Twitch app decided to update? That's hilarious. Digimon Pokemon Police Department, so true. But dude, I get so lost. What am I doing? Converting. Alright, what do we need? What do we need? What do we need, Your Honor? Trying to remember. I'm good on Greymon. I do need a Dekugumon, I'm pretty sure. I think one of the quests was Dekugumon. We're just all focused on getting quests done today, I guess, which is good because I thought we were a little behind level-wise and all, so. Okay, Wolfen, you just said something in chat. I thought so. Your stream is, like, super delayed. Try refreshing or something. When I saw your messages, I thought, like, he's responding to things, like, really late. That's strange. Your end of the stream is way more delayed than, like, everyone else. I can't wait to hear back from Wolfen in, like, 10 minutes from now. Is Wolfen cheating on us with the YouTube chat? I don't see him. He's cheating on you with the Kick chat, actually, I think. What do I need? What do I need? Colamon. I need Colamon. Bum, 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 bum. Colamon was born. Don't need Toyagumon, do need Gatsumon. Gatsumon, this is like the 5th time I've had to digiconvert you. Can you please be a coward? Pretty soon, Wolfen, Raptor, and Chaos will be playing World 4 in the nursing home. Wrong. I would have to have played Bakugan Battle Brawlers on the Wii before that. And we all know how long that's going to take, Rugby. And by we all, I mean me. Should I get Digimon Next Order before getting Time Stranger, or just go into Time Stranger? I don't think it matters. Whichever you prefer. I think the Digimon World Next Order is a fun game. If you think you'd enjoy Digimon World Next Order, you should get Digimon World Next Order. IMO. Really quickly, where, wait a minute, look at the Digivolution tree. I need an Akuamon at some point. Kakuamon actually digivolves into Kawagamon in this game. Okay, that works. So the Kakuamon I have will digivolve into Kawagamon, and then that will digivolve into Akuamon. Good. Alright, we're good on that then. I thought I needed to, like, digiconvert a Tenamon or something. If you mention the game, does a month get taken off instead of added? Well, you just mentioned it, actually, so that canceled out anything that... Actually, in truth, it just got more added. Me mentioning it means nothing. You mentioning it or acknowledging it adds more time to it again. So we're, like, back up another month of waiting now. Silly, silly Rugby. Always playing a losing game. And also Rugby. Rugby, think of all the people who actually want to see that Bakugan Battle Brawlers playthrough that you keep doing dirty like this. This contract really sucks. I got him with the classic, it's a standard contract. He's never been the same since. I see, if that's what Hookmon said, I better give those Doramon a thorough lesson when they return. Thank you very much, Sonia. Please take this reward. Thank you. You just give me a Puppetmon? They're so careless, it's painful to watch. Thank you again, Sonia. Me, like, watching Lone Wolf and Shroom and Dance do anything in Cobblemon. You... I can't look at Digivolutions, that's fine. You're gonna be my answer to, whatchamacallit, though. Alright, this is all good. This is all working out. Hello, Blue. Welcome to stream. Fairy, welcome. Anyone else in chat? Welcome, welcome. Did Rugby read the contract? He played Yu-Gi-Oh! He can't read! Chat, Rugby said the same thing in chat as I was saying that. Chat, we've been over this. You can't, like, mention reading to the Yu-Gi-Oh! Players. It scares them. It freaks them out. Oh, we got the correct Dakugumon. That's lucky. Still the wrong Kolamon, and I think still the wrong Gatsumon, too. What is wrong with this Gatsumon? Alright, so Gatsumon and Kolamon both need to die again. Yeah, Gatsumon and Kolamon both die again. No, that's Undertale. Undertale players can't read. Listen. 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 There are a lot of fandoms that can't read. Like, a lot. I don't think it's the stream, but it's the chat that's delayed. Is it my multi-chat being weird? Let's try this. Okay, Wolfen, type something now. Say something in chat now. Undertale players don't listen, Chaos. Undertale players may not listen, but they can read, because they all read the guide on how to get the true ending. Like, come on. Wait, this is not where I meant to go. I meant to go blow up Gatsumon and Kolamon. Die. Again. For the 47th time. Okay, I went to look. For some reason, the Kick chat is coming into the multi-chat super delayed. Because I see it on Kick at the right time, Wolfen, but the multi-chat, it takes forever to go through for some reason. But the YouTube and Twitch chats are going through just fine. I don't know what the deal is with that. That's weird. Multi-chat doesn't want me to read your messages, Wolfen. Honestly, I should probably take its advice. Multi-chat might know best. Kolamon? Kolamon. Kolamon? Kolamon. Kolamon? Yeah, you have to die. Bum, bum, bum. Yu-Gi-Oh! Players may not read, but we do play card games on motorcycles. True! So true. Alright, this time for sure. Bum 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 ba bum. Dun 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 dun. Alright, Wolfen is planning to sue multi-chat now, chat. I'm sure it's gonna work out great for him. It's not gonna work out, chat. Gatsumon. Gatsumon, please, for the love of all that is holy. I'm sick of doing this do-si-do with you. Oh, check, before we go, check this. Okay, yeah, the Akuamon is for Ancient Beetlemon. We don't have to worry about it for a little bit. Digimon list. You go here. And you go here. And then talk to Hawkmon. This is terrible, Sonia. A distant relative of mine entrusted me with their child, but... Their child? How does that... Relative? You have a family tree? You're a Digimon. The child has gone missing. What? Their name? Their name is Digimon. They mentioned before that they'd like to see Loop Swamp. That child is lost to the annals of time. You may as well consider that child dead. Write them out of the will. They no longer exist. They're as good as gone. Don't tell me. Please, could you go take a look? All right, well, now we're also dead. No one ever enters Loop Swamp and leaves. Why is Wolfen sitting outside all alone in the kick chat? I banished him there. Because he couldn't be trusted around all of the other chatters in the YouTube and Twitch chats. The kick chat mostly exists just to contain Wolfen at this point. Bro, we're never finding this Digimon. It's as good as dead. Dead. It's so fun knowing Wolfen is in chat, but I can just, like, imagine what he's saying in response to stuff because I won't see his response until, like, 10 minutes later. I could go check what his response is, but why? Oh, controller? That was weird. It was only moving in one direction. I could go see what his responses are, but I'd rather wait for the surprise, to be honest. Now controller is working. When I find this Digimon, I'm gonna make some fried chicken. Think I just saw it? I sure did. Whee! Spinning around is so much fun. Do you need me for something? I'm gonna drown you. Uncle Hawkmon is looking for me. Geez, he's always treated me like a child. Guess I shouldn't have wandered off without a ward. I'll have to go apologize later. Thanks for checking on me. Alright, well, you're fine. And then as we leave, we see a Shellmon rise from under the water and eat the Digimon whole in the background. Deserved. You. Give me more gate discs. No, not equipment. Consumables. Is there a way to, like, pick up... Oh, that works. Wait, no, stop. That's what I get for half looking at chat while making purchases. We do have enough bits, and we're doing more quests, which will be more bits. We could get ourselves, go ahead and get another farm island. No, sounds better than chicken. Steak? I had steak the other day. It was very good. Is this Gatsumon wrong again? Or have I not converted it again yet? The Colomon is also still wrong if it's in there. Did I put them in here? I think I did. I did put them in there. They're still wrong. Dang it. This is what makes this so frustrating. It's very stupid. I like everything about the farm quests other than just, like, having to convert and recreate over and over and over again until you get the correct personality. It's very dumb. Sonia, did you find Digimon? I see, so they're okay. I'll be sure to keep a closer eye on them from now on. Here's your reward as promised. Thank you so much. I'm the greatest. Digimon wanders all over the place, so it's difficult to keep up, but thanks to you, Sonia, we were able to find them. Gatsumon, please. I'm begging you. Just be done already. Banana. Colamon. Digi-convert. Chat, I had what is probably the worst idea that may actually be able to take off on Twitch, and someone might already be doing it. But I've been watching like clip compilations lately of Super Mario World like Kaizo ROM hacks and like Mario Maker clip compilations of like really hard Mario Maker levels and stuff, because they're really fun to watch. IMO. And I know that some people, like, when they create those Kaizo hacks or those Mario Maker levels, they, like, stream making the levels, right? Like, they stream making them and, like, have their chat give input and whatnot. Oh, this Biomon can Digivolve. Nice. And, like, have them partake and all. And so I thought to myself, there's probably someone on Twitch somewhere, right, that does that concept of, like, creating the thing on stream and having their chat give input, but they, like, do it for fan fiction, right? Could you imagine someone writing, like 50,000 words of, like, Harry Potter fan fiction, but they're doing it on Twitch and having a Twitch chat contribute to the fan fiction? Like, they're, like, writing a paragraph, and they're like, what do you guys think about this one, chat? And they're like, you should mention the mood lighting a bit more. It, like, affects the way the scene is, portrayed and all. I think it would be the most horrible thing of all time, but a ton of people would want to watch it. Like, listen, I'm just saying, if there isn't already someone doing that, I just gave you, like a potential, like, 300 viewer idea. You could get someone, you have to be at least decent at writing. If you suck at writing, it's not gonna work. But if you're at least decent at writing, I think you could get a bunch of people to watch that and to give their input and all. You start putting it on, like, whatever, like AO3 or whatever it's called and whatnot. Some people read it. They're like, oh, this is pretty good. And then you mention in, like, your author's note or whatever, like, I stream writing these live, by the way. And then you get more people to show up to want to partake in the story. And I think it would be, like, the worst thing ever, but it would work. Right? Like, I'm just saying, I would never do it because I think I would rather die than be known as the streamer that writes, like, group fan fiction. But I think it could work. I think there's something there. I'm just not willing to do it. I'm also, like, nowhere near skilled enough at writing in any capacity to be the one to do it. But if you do it and it takes off, you gotta, like, collab with me or something. You gotta, like, you know, a little bit of kickback because I gave the idea. This has to be one of the smartest dumb ideas I've ever heard. I'm telling you, bro, it could work. It absolutely could. It would pop off. I'm almost certain. But man, am I not willing to do it. Alright. I'm going to strangle this Gatsumon. What is going on? The Colamon isn't working either. They just refuse. We have made progress on a lot of these quests, though, which is good. I need to see about, like, the Gabumon, and yeah, I need to do some Digivolving and Degenerating for, like, the Gabumon, Palmon, and Karamon. I really wish I could just get this stupid Gatsumon done. Hit me with the Greymon quest. Okay, no, to be clear, chat, to do this idea of, like, streaming writing fan fiction, it would have to be, like, PG-13. You definitely wouldn't be able to do, like, M-rated fan fiction. That would not work. That would not work, because then it loses all of the funny factor and just becomes uncomfortable, and people stop watching. The second you take it to, like, M-rated fan fiction, the entire concept is like, it's over. It all falls apart. Alright, Caramon. I need Caramon. Bum, 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 bum. I already write quests on space battles, which is basically that without the stream. I don't know what your magic words mean, Magic Man, but I'm happy for you. But the streaming part is where you, like, you know, the whole point of this concept is that it would get a lot of views. There's no other reason to do it other than to get views. Otherwise, like, why would you ever? Why would you ever do it if you weren't, like, getting Twitch views and ad revenue out of it? Dun 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 dun. Bum 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 bum. Yu-Gi-Oh! Fanfic where chat picks what cards to play. So true! People commission the quests, brother? I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Like, what are you talking about? What are space battles? What are quests? Educate me. My controller. 50 Shades of Greymon. Die in a fire. Chaos is an Ojama kind of guy? Wrong! I'm an XYZ kind of guy. The original XYZ. X-Head Cannon, Y Dragon Head, Z Metal Tank. Those are my boys. Togemon, I need you to degenerate. No, you're 1 level shy! Alright, hold up. Delete the Colamon and the Gatsumon again. Come here, you. Wait, he saw that message immediately. Is the multi-chat working? Did your lawsuit work? Space Battles is another fanfic site? It's a forum where people write fan fiction by votes. People pay a surprising amount for someone to write the fanfic they want. Oh, you get commissioned to write fan fiction? Isn't that, like, illegal? Isn't it illegal to make money off of using someone else's property like that? You know what? You don't have to tell me anything else. I'm happy for you that works out. That's really cool. I wouldn't admit to anything else further if I were you. Because I don't think you're allowed to do that. The Caramon and the Gabumon are right out the gate. Let's go. I need to reconvert the, I still don't have the Palmon yet. I need to reconvert the Gatsumon and the Colamon. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. My controller keeps getting a little wonky here. Ghost Riders exist? What do you mean by Ghost Rider? You mean like the character that Nicolas Cage played? Gatsumon. Again. Found my way out from Loop Swamp? I don't believe that. You're lying. The real you is still trapped in Loop Swamp. Your soul is there forever. Something written by Stephen King, but it's actually not? I don't under... What? I'm saying, like, I don't think it's legal for you to write... For you to get someone to pay you to write something about another property. Like, if you were writing... I'm pretty sure that, like, J.K. Rowling could sue you if you had someone pay you to write using Harry Potter characters and whatnot. It's not illegal if you don't get caught. You know. I'm not going to give you any kind of legal advice, but, like, you know. You got a point. Or do you? I have nothing further to say on the matter, I've decided. because I'm on video saying it. What is with... I'm unplugging and replugging my controller. What is your deal? Come on. Wait, what am I doing? Oh, I didn't talk to the Greymon. I got so lost in the sauce about what we were talking about. She should sue HBO for making an abomination of a TV series. Oh, that new Harry Potter thing? Well, I'm pretty sure she's getting paid for that. So I don't think she can be sued for it if she's getting paid for it, bro. I don't think that's how that works. I'm starting to think that Wolfen doesn't have a very strong understanding of the legal system the more and more I read his messages. Alright, where's the Greymon? Let's get back to playing Digimon, what we're all here for. Although, hear me out, what if I started writing a fanfic? Hey, Sonya, I got a bit of a problem. Drakmon's out playing pranks again and causing trouble for everyone. They even went and I double tapped. They even went and doodled something. It seems like Drakmon's after something, though. Could you go to Pallet Amazon and take a look? Be careful, though. Oh, this is a continuation of the Agumon quest, isn't it? I think it is. All right, cool stuff. Did you say Pallet Amazon? Yeah. Drakmon and Pallet Amazon. Let's go. You picked the fandom with darts? What do you write the fan fiction for? No, it would have to be something super popular. Again, the whole point of this is to get views on stream. So it has to be something that a lot of people would actually be interested in. I think Harry Potter is like the biggest source of all fan fiction ever, isn't it? There's like a ton of it. It's probably not as prevalent now, but Naruto actually was one of the biggest like fan fiction receivers of all time back when it was in its heyday. I remember it having an obscene amount of fan fiction compared to most other fandoms when I was watching the show growing up. Reading the manga. I don't know if it still has quite as much pull as it used to. In that regard. The only one I can really think of is Harry Potter. What are the other, like, big fan fiction... What are the other big properties that just have a ridiculous amount of fan fiction? Is there like, a clear second place after Harry Potter? Because Harry Potter has to be the most, right? Throw 2 darts, get a crossover. Genius. Hunter Archer, thank you for subbing with Twitch Prime for 5 months. Greatly appreciated. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you. Thank you. I'd presume Pokemon. Does Pokemon have that much fan fiction? I feel like Pokemon wouldn't be like a good vehicle for fan fiction. But what would I know? What are your hopes for Digimon Story Time Stranger? Most wanted Digimon, features from previous games, stuff like that. My hopes is that they improve, like, gameplay-wise, I hope they improve the combat over how it was in Hacker's Memory and Cyber Sleuth. I think that the Digimon Story turn-based combat needs a little bit of spice added to it to really get a lot of attention and all. So, you know, anything in that. I heard that they were trying to make the gameplay better in terms of it not just like being as straightforward as it was in the Cyber Sleuths. So I don't know why I'm saving the game. I really hope that it's not like just, hey, get penetrating moves. So gameplay-wise, that's what I hope for. My most wanted Digimon is Petal-Dramon, but I highly doubt it's happening. I hope, though. I hope, though. What's this? Not you again? I didn't do anything this time, so leave me alone, okay? Come to think of it, you're a tamer, aren't you? That's it. I've got a request for you. If you help out, I'll stop playing pranks. I'm after a purple stone. What? What's that? I'm not plotting anything, okay? You're a tamer, aren't you? Hurry and go get that stone. I assume that stone is just around here somewhere. I've never played Yu-Gi-Oh! Reshift of Destruction. No, I don't think I have. From what I'm seeing for fan fiction, Twilight is right behind Naruto and Harry Potter. Is Naruto still, like, one of the top fan fiction dogs? That's hilarious. I don't know what it was about Naruto. I mean, like, Naruto was huge. It was, like, for a little while, I would even say it was the biggest anime in the West. back in its prime, like in the biggest parts of Shippuden. One of the biggest, like, of all time, to be sure. But it always had just, like, despite that, it still had just, like, so much more fan fiction than you would expect. There was something about Naruto that got fan fiction writers, like, on it, which was crazy to me. All right, so Twilight is really up there, unsurprising. Twilight was fan fiction, wasn't it? Wasn't the Twilight series started as fan fiction and then became its own thing, which is both funny and horrifying if you think about it? I don't know the numbers, but from what I've heard, Smash has a great amount of fan fiction. Really? Smash Bros? I guess you have a lot to work with there, right? A bunch of different characters, a bunch of different properties. What would you, like, do, though? What would be the story in Smash fan fiction? They just punch each other. How would you make a fanfic out of that? I do nothing. This is where the purple stone is. My Little Pony exploded at some point, too. Yeah, that's unsurprising that would have a lot. Yeah. Oh, 50 Shades of Grey was fanfiction of Twilight. Right. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. Harry Potter has over 1 million fanfics if you count all the sites. Unsurprising. You put a gun to my head and ask me what has the most fanfiction, I would say Harry Potter in, like, a heartbeat. I would say it instantly. From checking AO3, the most stories are K-pop at 701K and Marvel at 643. Harry Potter is at 530. K-pop? That's messed up. That's not fan fiction. That's like K-pop is in like real like K-pop groups. You shouldn't be writing stuff about real people like that. That's messed up. Listen. As long as you're not hurting anybody, I guess do whatever you want. I just want you to know that if you're writing fan fiction about real people, I think less of you. If you're writing fan fiction about Luffy, like, finding the One Piece and getting married to Nami or whatever, I could not care less. Whatever, you do you. If you're writing fan fiction about your favorite, like, K-pop members going out, then I think a little less of you. I'm being honest. That's not all right. There's something wrong with that. Marvel having a lot makes sense, but I feel like Marvel is kind of cheating, right? Because, like, if it's just Marvel, that doesn't only include, like, it's not like it's just the MCU, right? It's probably fanfics about, like, everything Marvel ever, so, like, all of the comics, all of the cartoons, the movies, etc. That feels like, yes, they're all Marvel, but also it's kind of like, you know, if there are like 100,000 X-Men fanfics, and then there are like 200,000 Avengers fanfics, I feel like those can't both count in the same category. That doesn't seem fair. If any of you in chat ever write a fanfic about me, you're getting banned. If you wrote a little short story that was just like a joke, sure, whatever. But if you wrote like an actual fanfic about me, I would ban you from every account I have. Instantly. Most K-pop fanfics are self-inserts? That's still really weird! Don't do that! Don't do that! That's really weird! That is really weird and not okay. Don't do that. That's messed up. Listen. If you bring me that stone, I'll quit playing pranks on everyone. The stone... Oh, why did I talk to you again? I still need to find the stone. I got so caught up in being weirded out. Die. If you're gonna write something like that, at least, like, don't publish it. If you're capable of writing and you really want to write, like, you want to write a story about you, like, making out with Harry Styles or whatever, at least, like, keep it... Don't put it on your computer. Keep it in a physical book, like, hidden under your bed. And, like, you know how, like, Light from Death Note how he had that trap set up to where if someone opens the drawer that the Death Note was in, a little trap would activate and burn the Death Note instantly. You need to set that up for your like, I'm dating Harry Styles fanfiction. Like, if someone else finds that, you need to have it rigged to where it, like, blows it up instantly the second it's found. Alright, I hate the people writing their, like, one paragraph quotation mark fan fictions in the chat now. This is truly the worst timeline we've reached. Bum, ba-da-bum, bum, 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 bum. Get power blasted, idiot. I thought Light's trap would blow up the house? No, I'm pretty sure it just, like, set the Death Note on fire, didn't it? I don't think Light set up a bomb that would blow up his entire house if someone found the Death Note. Excuse me? I'm pressing X on this, excuse me? Put this octopus there. Rugby, we're not talking about how people cook their steaks again. We're done with this. This isn't happening anymore. Ah, purple stone. Just finished your Battle Network 5 vids. You have some of the worst Battle Network 5 takes I've ever heard. Well, you know. I know it's hard to listen to the truth when it's spoken to you. Battle Network 5 is a great game. I like 6 more, but man, 5 is good. No, chat, we're not talking about steaks. We're not doing it. It's not, we're done with this. We're not talking about steaks again. I'm putting a moratorium on this. Is that the right turn of phrase? A moratorium on it? Is that right? We're not talking about steaks. Experience 500. I wasn't here for the steak talk last time. Let me feel included. No! We're done with this. Dead. The steak debate is done when Bakugan is streamed? I think I could end the steak debate by just banning you instead, couldn't I? It is absolutely not in that contract. I wrote that contract where it was 100% beneficial to me and awful for you. Chat, I killed a cat. You wrote the contract in crayon chaos? Well, I didn't have any of my colored pencils on me. What else was I supposed to do? I had to write it in something. So this is a purple stone. With this, I can finally digivolve. What? What's that? You didn't know about this despite being a tamer? With this, I'll be able to digivolve into the strongest Digimon ever. Somehow I doubt this, honestly. You didn't know that either? What are you, stupid? What? Evolution tree? Digiplate? What's that? You never told me about that. You tricked me, you're in for it now. Bro, it's a Dracmon, just drown him. Dunk his head in the ocean. Like, give him a swirly. Put him in a whirlpool. Oh, hey, my Mega Kabuterimon can digivolve, I just realized. No, my angel has been poisoned! Let's talk about how Chaos doesn't like cheese so he can lose another 100 subscribers on YouTube. No, I'm getting so close to 40K, you can't do this! I think I am. Am I getting close to 40K? Don't mind me just checking my YouTube channel real quick. I'm at 37.6K. We're getting so close. We could actually hit 40K this year with Time Stranger coming out. Don't do this to me. Not like this, chat. Is this a pineapple and pizza thing? I'll never get why people take taste of food so seriously they dislike others for liking or disliking stuff they disagree with. I'm pretty sure we're all just like, you know, hamming it up on the matter. There are definitely some people who are insane, though. Who are like, you not liking food the way I do is a personal affront on my existence. Which, they're stupid and need a better life. But it's fun to, like, play it up on stream, you know? Also, I am pretty sure that you are legally allowed to be, thrown into Alcatraz if you like pineapple on pizza. Here's the thing, is I don't like pizza, but I've been told that I'm pretty sure that there are people who would prefer me not liking pizza to someone liking pineapple on pizza, which is pretty crazy. If I could just Digivolve, then I'd be able to crush you to dust like it was nothing. You idiot, I'm not gonna stop my pranks, now get lost or I'll bite you, chomp chomp. What a loser. Once again, it's Dragmon. Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna go report back that I failed to Greymon. Alright. Do I have... I didn't put them in the thing. So Colamon going here. Gatsumon going here. Talk to Greymon. I see, so Dragmon wanted to Digivolve. In that case, they could have asked you for help, Sonia. But looks like Dragmon won't be causing trouble for a while. And to top it off, my back's finally all clean. Thank you, Sonia. Here's your... Wait, your back is all clean. Your back is clean? What? That was a part of this? Please keep an eye on Dragmon in case they stir up trouble again. What? Alright. Please, Gatsumon. Please. I'm begging you. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna lose my mind. What is wrong with this Gatsumon? What about the Colamon? The Colamon is still wrong too. I hate it here. I think I should be able to degenerate the Palmon. Okay, go blow up the Gatsumon and the Colamon again. Losing my mind. I'll eat just about anything. I'm really not picky. Oh, really, Rugby? Would you eat a medium rare steak if I cooked it on your cast iron that I just took out of the dishwasher? Like, you watch me take it out of the freshly run dishwasher, and then I spray it with canola oil or something, and then put the steak on it? Would you eat that? Yeah, that's right. I know your weakness. What am I looking for here? Oh, right. I'm killing Gatsumon again. Goodbye, Colamon. Dude, how many times have I had to kill this Colamon, bro? Quest should be Caramon. I just had a brilliant idea. I was just thinking of how to get your name more out there. That's when I thought of making cards. You'll become super popular in no time handing these out. Could you try handing out these 2 cards at Packet Coast? Popularity card A. Bro, this is like back when people used to print business cards for their, like, YouTube and Twitch channels and take them to, conventions. Okay, really quickly, we need to do some Digivolving. We need Hercules Kabuterimon. Not what I meant to click. Hercules Kabuterimon! Get him in here! Check out my boy! YouTuber business cards are real? That's pathetic. People used to do that a lot. I knew this one guy. I wasn't really friends with him, but I was friends who were friends with him. When I went to the UK, he did it as a joke, to be clear. He didn't, like, do it legitimately, but he had gone and printed, I think he did it to make fun of the whole business card thing, because some people did it legitimately. But he was able to, for like 20 bucks or something, like, print out, like, 200, business cards that, like, it had a Gyarados on it, and it was, like, his YouTube channel name and everything, and had his name on it, and it was very funny, because we all went to the convention in the UK. It was, I can't remember what the name of the convention was. It's been so long now. The big gaming convention in the UK that they do, like, every year. Sort of like Game Expo or something? I don't remember what it's called. And he had, like, 200 copies of this, this little business card, and he would just sneak the business card into people's stuff when they weren't looking. Because, like, there were, like, 20 of us all staying at the same hotel. We had been broken up into, like, groups of 4, all in different hotel rooms and all. So, like, he would just, like, slip them into people's pockets or into, like, their carrying bags or whatever, so they'd just find them. And when I came back to the States after I was done in the UK, after the convention was over, and I came back to the States, I found one in my Nintendo Switch carrying case, and I still have his business card just in my Nintendo Switch carrying case to this day. It was such a funny joke. Oh, it was so good. You don't Digivolve until 41, right? Yeah. You have to get to 48. You have to get to 49. You have to get to 42. When do you Digivolve to Garudamon? 28. Alright, not too much further to go then. Do I need to do anything else with any of these others? It doesn't look like it. You need to Digivolve into Wizardmon at level 17. You Digivolve into Pekmon, and we do have a Pekmon quest, which is good, because we can get the Pekmon quest from you while I'm working you towards, Karatinmon. He got me with the business card prank. He got everyone with the business card prank. Everyone was finding business cards, like, in their luggage, in their pants pockets, stuff like that, for, like, that entire week. It was hilarious. I don't know, I did a quest for you. I don't know if I'm doing anything else with you. Kakuamon, I need to Digivolve into Kuwagamon at 16. You'll get enough attack. Dakugamon, you have a quest for me. Alright, alright. I need to convert the idiots again. Please, for the love of all that is holy, at least one of them. At least give me one of them being done. Okay, so when are you coming to make that steak for me? I already did. I hid it in your walls. If you bust a hole in your bathroom wall directly across from your bathroom mirror, you'll find a piece of paper with a riddle on it. That is riddle number 1 in a series of 47 riddles that will lead you to where I have hidden the steak. And when you find the steak, there will be a business card on it. Yes. Alright, alright. Beedoo, beedoo, beedoo. Okay, put these idiots in the farm. Please. On my hands and knees, begging to be set free from this quest. What am I doing for... Right, Packet Coast, find a Tainamon, find a Kakuamon. Okay. This is like a level 1 quest that shouldn't take long. Please, Godsumon. Godsumon is the one I want most of all. Oh, thank goodness! We got Godsumon. Oh, I need to degenerate the Togemon. Right, right. Didn't get Colamon. Godsumon was the most annoying one, so I'm glad to have that done. Let's go get this quest done. Then we'll delete the Colamon, we'll degenerate the Togemon, and we'll go from there. I did not mean for today to be just a side quest day, by the way, but honestly, it's been going so well, and we've been making so much progress on the quests, I think it's kind of working out. Godsumon, you lived this day. Honestly, I might kill Godsumon after doing his quest just for old time's sake. What do you guys think? $1,600 more experience to Digivolve Magna Angemon. That's good. We're not going to keep Hercules Kabuterimon too long. Aquilamon. Sorry, Sonya, I couldn't wait, so I came here ahead of you. I thought I'd do some training before the big match. If you ever want to meet me, I tend to hang out here in general. I don't know what that's about. Oh, after you do more and more side quests, don't a bunch of Digimon just kind of like start hanging around the main area or something, I think? I don't remember. There's Tainomon. Quest-related Digimon show up around the base? Yeah, that's what I thought. Skullbalukimon, how did you get faster than Hercules Kabuterimon after Hercules Kabuterimon Digivolve? That doesn't make any sense. His stats should have gone up. Bop, bop, bop. Imagine if Betsumon is in Time Stranger. I'll be a little mad if they waste time making a high-quality model for, like, some really dumb, obscure Digimon. Betsumon is the stupid Digimon that's, like, cosplaying as Gatomon or whatever. A popularity card. Guess I'll take one. Whoa, there's a lot of details here about you, Sonya. I'll be sure to come to you whenever I need help. Wait a minute. What details are on that? What did Caramon put on those cards? A slot that could go to Gorimon or something wasted on Betsumon? That's what I'm saying. If Betsumon is in the game, but Petaldragon isn't, I'm gonna be a little mad. I would love it if Chronomon's entire line was in the game, was in Time Stranger. If they put in he's literally Chronomon. He's the Time Digimon. I would love it if Chronomon's entire line was in Time Stranger. If they did do that, I would really hope that they put in Chronomon Destroyer mode as well. There's Kakuamon. Sonya, I've heard about you. A popularity card. Sure, I'll take it. I'll approach you next time I require any assistance. Thank you. That was easy. As sick as Yokomon's line would be, I doubt it. Yeah, I also doubt it. But man, it would be awesome. It would be great. Gate disc. Sonya, welcome back. Rest up. Okay, I need to delete Colamon, not Gotsumon. Gotsumon is good, finally, but we still need to delete Colamon. And I need to degenerate the Togemon into Palmon. It should be able to now. Yeah. So, Colamon... Scan data. Turn in this farm quest. Great work. If you managed to get both cards away, that's wonderful. Now everyone will acknowledge you as a tamer, I'm sure. Here's your reward. Use it wisely. I should have read whatever that dialogue was. I just clicked out of it without thinking. I like how much dislike Betsumon gets. We all accept Numamon, Sukamon, Nanimon, and Raramon, but draw the line at the weird Gatomon cosplayer. Yeah, well, the thing is that Digimon like Numamon and Sukamon are like intentionally bad in like a way that's fitting like in the setting of Digimon and all, whereas Betsumon is just like, what were they thinking? Like, what were they doing? Alright, you degenerate down to Palmon, and hopefully you're already the correct nature. I think my big hope for Time Stranger is Canondramon. That would be sick. Did they, am I making this up, or did they, like, say that Gundramon was in the game? Did they say that Gundramon was happening? If Gundramon's in, I bet Canondramon is. Although I think Gundramon normally digivolves into Darkdramon, actually. But, it would also make a lot of sense for it to digivolve into Canondramon, so. Gundramon is in. If Gundramon is in, there's a pretty good chance we get Canondramon. I hope so. I think Canondramon is great. Right, Gundramon was among the other Musketeers. Yeah. Oh, wait, am I mistaking Gundramon with something different? Isn't Gundramon the one that normally digivolves into Darkdramon, or am I mixing that up with a different gun-related Digimon? Checking the Digimon wiki. No, Gundramon is already Mega. I'm thinking of something different. What am I thinking of? What normally digivolves into Darkdramon, chat? Darkdramon. Because I thought it was Gundramon. I'm thinking of Tankdramon. I was thinking of Tankdramon. My bad. I got Tankdramon and Gundramon mixed up. My bad. But, like, look at Tankdramon. It's got a lot of guns. Gundramon is the gun dragon. Tankdramon is also a dragon with a lot of guns, I'm just saying. But yeah, I did mix up which one I was thinking of. Tankdramon and Canondramon being in the game would be sick. I would love that. I would love that. Colomon. Give me Armadillomon and Kilomon, Brachiomon, Canondramon, and My Life Is Yours, Bandai. Yeah, that would be a pretty sick Digivolution route. I would love for Tankdramon to be in the game. Tankdramon is likely to be in the game if he hasn't been announced yet. He was in Cyber Sleuth. No, he wasn't. You're thinking of Tankmon. Tankdramon and Tankmon are two different Digimon. The Dra is very important. I already degenerated you. Alright. Good. Anyways, I would like to see Tankdramon and Canondramon. I care more about Canondramon, but I'd like to see them both. What are your thoughts on the Time Stranger roster so far, Chaos? You mean just like all the Digimon they've announced? I think it's great. They're adding a lot of new Digimon that people have wanted to see for a long while. They're touching up a lot of the older Digimon and giving them like some of them are getting new animations. They're getting cleaner animations, if nothing else. I think it's fantastic. I think it's absolutely great, and it's what the franchise needs and deserves, and so on and so forth. All right, we got the correct Colomon, but we got the wrong Palmon. So we gotta start destroying the Palmon. Let's get this Gabumon quest done. Just want to see Apollomon again. We're getting Apollomon. Alright, Palmon has to be deleted. Start working on that. Farm Islands. Gabumon, where you at? Where my Gabu at? Greetings, Sonia. I remember finding a positively beautiful Digiflower earlier, but I've completely forgotten where it was. Pretty sure it was somewhere around Login Mountain. Could I trouble you to help me look for it? Alright, Login Mountain, here we come. You know what? Someone asked earlier, like, what are your hopes for Time Stranger? I'm so very certain that this is not what they're doing. but I wish that they would constrain the Digivolution routes a little bit more. I think that the older DS games like Dawn and Dusk and DS were maybe a little too restrictive on Digivolution routes, and I actually think, strangely enough, Lost Evolution gets a little stricter with them, it feels like sometimes. Maybe a little too much, but I think Cyber Sleuth really overcorrected, where in Cyber Sleuth, like, every Digimon can become every Digimon. And I think there's, like, you know, I think that takes away a little bit from, like, finding really cool stuff and all, you know? Because, like, when you start the game, if you have an Agumon, that Agumon can become any Digimon in Cyber Sleuth. You have to, like, have a little bit of know-how of, like, where to Digivolve and Degenerate, but it can become everything, and honestly, I think that takes a little bit of the specialness away, in my opinion, of, like, finding a really cool Digimon and getting its scan data and whatnot. So I would like it if they were a little more restrictive, just to the point, like, I want the Digivolution routes to have, like, a lot of options that you can take them a lot of different ways. I also want every Digivolution route to, like, have Mega-level Digimon. I don't want, like, in Dawn and Dusk where some Digimon, or in DS especially, it mostly happened in Digimon DS, where some Digimon just got stuck at Ultimate or maybe even Champion and couldn't go any further. That was really lame. But, I don't like how Cyber Sleuth lets any Digimon become any Digimon. I want it to be a little more restricted than that. I've always been a big proponent that, like, giving a player 100% freedom is usually worse than giving them some guardrails, giving them, like, a little bit of restriction, because I actually think you find more fun and interesting things to do in those restrictions than if the game just says you can do whatever you want, bro. Personally. So that, I don't think they're gonna get, like, more restrictive than the Cyber Sleuths did, but I would like it if they did. Digiflower? Did you say Digiflower? Curses, I've had enough of this. Everyone keeps calling me a Digiflower just because of my face. Just because my face is flower-shaped doesn't mean I'm a flower. Apologize now. I'm sorry. Okay, well, I'm not sorry. I'm gonna kill you, actually. I've gotten over trying to apologize to you, and instead I will end your life. Based off the demo I played, it looked to be around the same as Cyber Sleuth. Yeah, I expect it to be. Again, that's something that I don't think they're going to change. I don't think that's something they're going to change. I wish that they would. I wish that they would go back a bit more to how it is in, like, Dawn and Dusk and Lost Evolution. Not quite as restrictive, but more restrictive than it currently is. Wait, demo? I don't think that there's an online demo. You had to, like, go to events to play the Time Stranger demos, I believe. There's nothing, like, online you can just get. I wonder if they are going to drop a demo, like, right before, like, maybe a couple of weeks before release or something. I give, I've lost. You sure are strong. Why are you looking for a flower anyway? Gabumon was looking for it. Come to think of it, I did see a Gabumon looking at me before. Ah, so they also mistook me for a Digiflower? So that's what happened. Dang it. Go tell Gabumon that they've got it all wrong, okay? Yeah. I think demos are an incredible way to entice people to buy a game. I agree. I think the demos are a good thing to do. I usually don't play demos myself because I just want to go into games completely blind. However, I would make an exception for Time Stranger because, like, you know, it's Digimon. I would be remiss if I didn't take advantage of a Time Stranger demo, for sure. What am I looking for? I need to talk to Gabumon. I need to convert the Palmon first. This Palmon is the last, like, low-level mission I think we have that we're trying to get. Palamon was born. Alright. Palmon. Get you in here. Talk to Gabumon. No, not Greymon. Gabumon. I see, so it was a Sunflowmon, and it was so beautiful, too. Sorry to have troubled you with this, Sonia, but I'm delighted you did your best to help look for it. It's not much, but please take this as a reward. Thank you. 1,800 Tamer points. Something Sunflowmon. I was hoping to make it into a pressed flower, but I guess that's impossible now. Sigh. Just go find a sunflower, bro. How many more quests do we have? We're a little over 2 hours. We're chunking through these. We can do Gatsumon now. We got the right Palmon. That's great. We have the Salamon one, which isn't a farm quest. Wizardmon, Angemon, Cubimon, Tankmon, Peckmon, Ninjamon. Okay, and I have Colamon and Dakugamon. We have Digimon that are working towards Peckmon and Angemon and Wizardmon. We have Digimon that will Digivolve into them, given enough time. The Wizardmon and the Peckmon we have to do for getting Ancient Sphinxmon. Ninjamon I don't think I'm working towards right now. Cubimon, I know where Cubimon spawns. It's in the underground in Resistor Jungle. So we can go get the scan data for Cubimon. Tankmon I don't have, I don't think. Ninjamon and Tankmon are the big ones we need to go out of our way for. I want to get the rest of these little quests done. Let's get this is the last 1 star. Let's get it done. It's very cool that they brought back Eaglemon. Slash Angemon is pretty neat too. I'd like to see Clavis Angemon, to be honest. I don't think they said they were doing Clavis Angemon. Has Clavis Angemon been in anything other than Digimon World DS? I don't think he has. Why is my controller being so, like, wigging out today? Sonia, what do you think about beauty? They say there's a shampoo that allows you to become beautiful. Do you understand where I'm going with this? Could you search for this so-called beauty shampoo for me? Somewhere in Label Forest. Label Forest, here we come. I might be misremembering, but I think I saw an image of Clavis Angemon. I feel like I remember hearing some people talk about that they, like, saw a silhouette that they thought was Clavis Angemon or something from one of the trailers, but I might be making that up. There's been so much Time Stranger info that it's kind of hard to have kept up with it all. I've mentioned this before, but I kind of wish that they would stop they would stop revealing stuff. I'm glad that they're putting so much work into it and advertising it all and, like, really putting a lot of focus on it to give it attention to hopefully make it a big commercial success. I'm really glad for that, and I would rather them be doing this than doing very little. I absolutely would rather them be doing this than doing, like, nothing. However, I do feel like they're revealing a little too much. I want there to be some... I'm sure there's still going to be some more surprises in the game, but they definitely could have slowed down on the reveals a little bit and still gotten plenty of hype, I think. I hope that we're getting more of the... That would be my dream. If I got to make one decision for, like, what would be in Time Stranger, and it was like that will be in the game if you choose so, I would choose the Legendary Spirits. I so badly want Arbormon and Petaldragon. And not just them, those are like, Petaldragon is one of my favorite Digimon, the more I think about Petaldragon. I just never get to use him in anything, because he's not in any games. But I would love for, like, all the spirits. Beetlemon, Kazemon. With this shampoo, I can. What do you want? This is beauty shampoo. Dude, if they put Duskmon and Velgamon in, Duskmon and Velgamon would go so hard. Loamon and Jaeger Loamon would also be really good. But Duskmon and Velgamon, ooh, baby, I would love that. This is beauty shampoo. It makes you sleek and beautiful. Don't tell me you want it too. No way, absolutely not. I'll never hand it over to you. No matter what, I think Time Stranger is going to be incredible. When they announced Time Stranger, I was like, I was glad, ecstatic even. I was like, finally, more Digimon. But I always keep my expectations down when it comes to Digimon games, because as we all know as Digimon fans, that Digimon is very hit or miss a lot of the time with its games. But Time Stranger is the first time that I've seen, like, a Digimon game coming out, and I'm like, wow, this game could, like, go the distance. Like, not only does this look like it's going to be absolutely incredible for Digimon fans, I could see people who aren't really into Digimon getting into this. How frustrating. I thought I could have it all to myself, but fine, you win. I'll give you some, but only a little. Easy. Here, that should be enough, right? Now leave. I want to try it myself. Are the Digimon around here? Do they give enough experience to where I could really quickly... Magna Angemon, I think, only needed like 400 experience to Digivolve. Oh, I have the experience items. Use those. I forgot that was the thing in this game until just now. Experience, 500. I forgot it was for everyone. I thought it would be for one Digimon. Alright, sick. That should let us Digivolve Magna Angemon. Can't wait to use Bacchusmon. Dude, I'm so excited for the Olympus 12. I'm going to want to use so many of them. I really want to use Junomon. After seeing Junomon in that trailer a while back that I uploaded my reaction to, I really want to use Junomon. It would be sick if we got the other Bancho Digimon. Bancho Lilymon and Bancho Stingmon would be so fun to use. Who are all the Banchos? It's Leomon, Lilymon, Stingmon, and then it's like... Is it Volcanomon and then like Andromon? There are 5 of them, right? I can't remember them all. Oh, Golemon. It's Golemon. Golemon and Mamamon. Right. I was close. Volcanomon, Golemon, Andromon, Mamamon. They're basically the same Digimon, if you think about it. Yeah, similar niches, exactly. I know what I'm talking about. How do you do, fellow Digimon fans? Is this the beauty shampoo? It has a wonderful scent. With this, I'll be able to become sleek and beautiful too. Thank you, Sonia. Please take this as a reward for your efforts. Thank you. Would you like to give it a try too, Sonia? I didn't mean to talk to you again. I'm excited. This is a Digimon game I can actually suggest to friends because it'll have English voice acting. I really cannot stress enough how important it is for making a game from Japan like more accessible to like friends and whatnot, or other people in general, that having an English dub accomplishes. The fact that Time Stranger has an English dub might honestly be the best selling point for it, for people who aren't just into Digimon already. I hope we don't have another Machine Draymon situation. I hope, man. I hope. How do you mon, fellow Mon fan mon? So true. So true. What beautiful words. Chaos won't have to talk all the time playing Digimon now. It'll be so much easier on my voice. Hello, Sonia. Do you mind listening to my request? I've decided to enter the stone contest, but I'm no good at making a decision with my decorations. I'm thinking of using a Digistone for Magnet Mine. Could you please go get one for me, Sonia? Magnet Mine? They pronounce Marsmon like Maresmon? No! Not like this. Alright, Serafimon time. Yeah, we needed to take the time to do all these side quests because I was supposed to have megas. You're supposed to be getting 2 megas, I think, when you go to Graphics Board Continent, because I'm pretty sure as soon as we go to Graphics Board, we'll be fighting, like, War Greymons and whatnot, so we were definitely just a little behind the curve. now that we're doing all these quests I hadn't done yet, we're kind of caught up, more or less. You gotta get to 28. 49, 42... What? You're 48, right? Yeah. And you have to degenerate, which is at level 31. You're gonna degenerate now, too. Both 31. Okay. Patamon has to get to, like, level 22 to Digivolve. I don't know if I'm doing anything with the Kamamon or, like, the Gabumon at this point. You're the correct Colamon now. You're the correct Palmon. Impmon needs to become Wizardmon in 2 levels. And Falcomon needs to become Peckmon in 4 levels. Okay, okay. I do need the Kakuamon to become Kuwagamon, because I need an Okuamon at some point. Just need you to get to level 16. You'll get there when you get there. Pronounce them like websites. Agu.mon. Genius. Bum. They say Mon is man. Man, that would be awful. Like in a cutscene and a dude's like, watch out! It's Angel Woman! Just like really pronounce the man part of it. The hat from Peckmon's Great Store. Why did I look at this? Aguman. You can do it, Aguman. Magnet Mine! It's Lady Devi, man. No! Truly awful. Beep, beep, beep. When did Skull Balukimon become so fast? Agonymon instead of a Goonymon, so true. Angel Woman sounds normal though. No, I don't agree. It's Angel Woman. Like saying Angel Woman is just like, it's like saying Anjaman instead of Angemon. It's not right. It's not right. Angel Woman would be awful. Hey, Reptile Dramon. Who are you? This Digistone is mine. They're all mine. I won't give you a single pebble. Well, I guess I have to kill you now. Soul Vanisher. Alright, goodbye, Raptor Dramon. It's been nice knowing you. I just wanted to put these on so I could win the stone contest, that's all. But you see, my body isn't actually made of stone. So fine, I'll give one to you. Yeah, are you even allowed to partake? Next time, remember when there's a contest, okay? Whatever, bro. Isn't the exit, like, right up here? I'll save a gate disc, why not? Nope. Wrong move. I actually need to check something in Discord really quick. I have to record the end of our Anime Villainous tournament this year after stream, and I want to make sure that that's looking... that it's looking like we're good on that. Alright. Hope Jumbo Gamamon gets in. Yeah, they like said that Kamamon's line is in, didn't they? Didn't they show Guapamon or something? I think it has to be at that point. It would be a major mistake if it wasn't. Although, remember in Digimon World DS when Galgamon and Rise Greymon were in the game, but Shine Greymon and Mirage Galgamon weren't because they hadn't gotten far enough in the Data Squad anime yet or something? Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Alright. Who is this for? What quest is this? Who asked for the... Oh, it's the Gatsumon, right. The one that took 37,000 years to get the right nature. Welcome back, Sonia. Whoa, it's a Digistone. It really does look super cool. It's a rock, bro. Thank you so much. I'll win the contest for sure now. Oh, yeah, I'd better give you your reward. Thank you so much, really. All right, cool. That's done. I just need to put this here and then do this, and yeah, I think it's going well. Wow, this is making me really nervous. They did a showcase for Shajinmon, and we saw Guapamon and Kamamon in the town. Yeah, Jumbo Gamamon's got to be in then. He's got to be. Be shocking if he wasn't. Oh, look at all these clears. We made a ton of progress on these. Feels good, man. Feels good. Still have 3 more quests we can knock out right now. Let's do this Dekugamon one I've been sitting on. Gatsumon is one of my least liked Digimon. Oh, it's Shroom's favorite Digimon. How could you say that about his favorite? Hey, Sonia, do you think I've gotten fat? It's true enough. I'm about 3 times my old weight. In any case, this is bad, so I've decided to go on a diet, and you, Sonia, are going to help me out with it. You see, there's a diet fruit at Pallet Laboratory. Why? Go fetch that for me. I'm relying on you. All right, whatever. Man, I remember showing Shroom, like, the Gatsumon, Icemon, and Meteormon were all Digimon that existed. That was so funny. Alright, to the laboratory. To the laboratory! Is anyone else's Steam down right now? Is it Tuesday, chat? It's Tuesday, isn't it? Tuesday, isn't it? Steam does maintenance on Tuesdays. So if you're having trouble with Steam, then you're probably getting hit by their maintenance. My Steam is working. It probably won't affect everyone because Steam maintenance is stupid and iffy. Did you ever do a Digimon Minecraft Let's Play? I don't know. I probably should at some point because people have asked me that enough times. The thing is that, like, I am the only one of my friends that is, like, into Digimon. Or at least into Digimon and Minecraft. Where's this diet fruit gonna be? This place is huge, actually, now that I think about it. There are a couple of different pathways it could be down. So if I did, like, a Digimon Minecraft thing, it would just be me. It wouldn't, like, be a group thing like Cobblemon is. Die. Easiest crit of my career. And they watch Minecraft LPs due to other elements like Pokemon. Yeah, you know, I don't think there's anything wrong with playing like base Minecraft. I know there was, I think that a tweet actually went viral recently about some people being like, how could you play Minecraft without any mods or shaders or anything, and then other people being like, Minecraft fun. But I don't think I could really play just base Minecraft anymore at this point in my life. I got careless and my weight increased about 4 times! So long as I have this diet fruit, I can do it. What is it? What do you want? The diet fruit? I could share it with you, but, oh, I know. Keep me company for a bit. I want to get some exercise. If you win, I'll give you the fruit. Here I come. Yeah, seems fair. Wait, where did the Lollimons come from? Who invited them? Oh my goodness, big tornado. Get him. Perfectly lined up. Wow, it did nothing. Speed down, though. But, yeah, I don't think I could just play base Minecraft, to be honest. It's gotta be modded or something. It's gotta have something extra going on. Alright, well, that Lollimon is gonna die to poison, at least. Flower Bomb! No, not Lullaby, I hate you. Okay, no sleeps. Thank goodness. Why are you going again? When do I get a turn? Stop stunning. What is happening? Not a tiny bomb. Who gave you a tiny bomb? Oh, now I get a bajillion turns? Dude, the turn order in this game makes no sense. It is so much more whack than Dawn and Dusk. I don't think they knew what they were doing at all when they made it. Digimon is probably the best Digimon mod for Minecraft currently. Is there... is it good? Because it's very easy to find a Minecraft mod for, like, everything, basically. But the question is if the person who made it, like, actually took a ton of time to really, like, spruce it up and make it really good. Because it takes a lot of work to make a really good Minecraft mod. Lilymon, no! It's decent, it just lacks a sizable roster. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Soul Vanisher. You know, next time I do a members poll on YouTube for like what Digimon playthrough to do next, maybe I'll throw a Minecraft Digimon playthrough as an option on there. See if it does well in a poll or not. Ooh, that was some good exercise. Thanks for keeping me company. Here's the fruit as promised. Yada yada. I can't read. All right, that was easier to find than I thought. Proper diet consists of good meals and exercise, but before that is not quadrupling in weight. Quadrupling. Quadrupling, bro. I took one micro step, and this Firemon jumped me. Get your soul vanished. Oh, you made models for it. That's cool. Upamon, Fascomon, and Pumpkinmon. That's sick, man. Cool stuff. The Dawn Dust Squad, featuring Pixiemon. Whee! Lotmon, you do not have to talk to me every time I come back here. Let's go turn this into Dakugamon. I think we have 2 more quests. I think we should have 2 more quests readily available. Welcome back, Sonia. What? It's not like I was sneaking snacks or anything. Alright, I better get back to training. Break's over. Not because I ate any snacks, though. Got it. Anyway, thanks. Here's your reward. Just give me an Apocleamon plate? Okay, I'm gonna train. I'll do it right now. Digimon is more like Digimon World type of gameplay where you train stats using training items and get the Digimon to Digivolve based on stats and how you raised it. What do you like, are there like wild, like Digimon that you fight in the wild? Like, what do you do in the mod? Does it have any kind of progression to it or anything? Or is it just like, hey, train up Digimon and then you can, like, ride War Greymon? They're wild ones too. So you, like, battle Digimon in the wild. Like, pit your Digimon against others. Currently, it's only up to Ultimates. Mega might be added once there's a larger roster of Ultimates and Champions. Aw, no Megas? You can ride Metal Greymon? That's cool. I don't know, maybe sometime. I'm not looking to get into anything that might be, like, a Digimon long-term thing until after Time Stranger, to be honest. But maybe after Time Stranger, we'll take a look. Alright, this is the last farm quest we have at the moment, so let's do Colamons. A lot of lines cut off currently, or just Digivolve into Monzemon. Do you like teddy bears? Who am I talking to? Colamon. Sonia, you're late. I've been waiting forever. Well, you see, I've been catching colds a lot lately, so I want to drink more hot drinks. You know, like the bubbling lava juice at Shadow Heck. Of course you'll get it for me, right? Please? Okay, we have to go back to Shadow Heck. This is good, actually, because we need to get the Cubimon scan data while we're there. Sounds like Digimon needs more time to bake. Well, you know, you gotta start somewhere. I imagine making a Minecraft mod isn't easy. Aw, dang it, I need a digger. I don't think any of my Digimon have dig. Because I didn't get the stupid thing last time. I couldn't open the gate. Dang it. I assume, yeah, you have none. Maybe you can dig? That'd be really cool if you could just dig for some reason. Dang it, it's cut. I think you're also cut. Yeah. Yeah, none of these are dig. That's annoying. Alright. You have to get to 48, you gotta get to 49, you gotta get to 42. You're only 2 away. Let's just put away Hercules Kabuterimon for a little bit. I need to swap you with someone who can dig. Who do I have that can dig, actually? Do I even have anyone that can dig right now? Hakmon, because it used to be Doramon, but then I digivolved him into Colamon. Maybe you, but I doubt it. None. A random guy showed up and randomly made all of Hyokomon's Digivolution line except Chronomon for the Digimod. It was crazy. That does sound wild. Do you have dig? None. Greymon, maybe? I doubt it. No, not convert. Melt. That makes way more sense. This is a bit of a problem. I need to convert something that can dig. Man, the HM addition to Lost Evolution is stupid. Stupid and annoying. What Digimon is most likely to have dig? If Armadillomon isn't capable of digging, I'm going to fight Bandai. Gatsumon can dig, I think. Wouldn't that be like cannibalism? Except without the eating? He would dig up a bunch of like dirt and rocks and stuff. That's like killing his own kind. Digimon list. Yeah, I'm not even gonna check. I'm so confident. So very confident. May as well put you in here for now. Digimon kill each other all the time. It's fine. You got a point. Got a point. Switch you around. Slurp up the data like spaghetti. So true. I got about 25 minutes left, chat. Do you think I can find my way to Shadow Heck and also open the gate for it in that time? Unlike last time we tried to do this. I remember using Ankylomon as my dig guy when I played this. That makes sense. Surely they wouldn't give Ankylomon dig, but not Armadillomon. That's just... come on. That's just ridiculous. Bum, bum, bum. Imagine if Digimon was here and couldn't dig. That'd be crazy, man. Digimon in the game, but incapable of using the dig ability. It's like Scyther not being able to fly in Pokemon, but Pidgey can. Oh, Ancient Beetlemon can dig? That's good. We won't have to worry about dig in the late game, at least. Since we're getting Ancient Beetlemon. Leveling up this Armadillomon into the moon. Fairly confident it digs, but I haven't played in a while. That makes sense. This is just the jungle from Digimon World DS with different enemies? Correct. Welcome to the DS story games. That's how they all work. The layout is a little different, to be fair, but reused assets and all for sure. Welcome to the jungle! Remember when there used to be things there? Isn't Armadillomon the one who teaches you how to dig? Yeah, but like, you know, why doesn't the basketball coach play basketball? Just because you coach it doesn't mean you know how to do it. You just get a Doug trio. Genius. Thank goodness. Okay, Cubimon can spawn down here. We need to get the scan data for Cubimon before we go. Dugtriomon. Bed sheets is not what I'm looking for. Bum, 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 bum. Is it this screen or that? Okay, this screen spawns Cubimon. And that's 104%. I was literally one off last time. Nice. You wanted Cubimon, but it is I, Bedsheetmon. Alright, now we need to get to Shadow Heck, which is over this way, I think. And I really need to open up the port this time. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. And ideally in about the next 20-ish minutes. Chimeramon Alpha. Did Bakumon just give me Chimeramon Alpha? What the heck? I don't think Ken even used Bakumon when he made Chimeramon. I sang Lupon. Why do you sing to soup? That doesn't really make sense. Wasn't even a bad joke. I just don't even know where I was going with that. Saying loop sounds kind of like soup and sing. I don't know. Alright, I'm back here again. I need to find the chest that has the key in it to the port. Bakuman provided the teeth, of course. You see, Bakuman is a part of Chimeramon. Whenever Chimeramon wants to take a nap, he spawns a Bakuman bedsheet to use as a blanket. Chimeramon and Millenniummon being in Time Stranger is so cool. It's amazing. I know, right? Holy cow, what the heck are these moves? Harpoon Torpedo! I so badly want to use Millenniummon and Zed Millenniummon. I can only imagine Zed Millenniummon is also in. I don't think they confirmed him yet. I'm not sure. But man, like, whatever Zed Millenniummon's, like, finisher move is, I hope it goes hard. It'd probably be, like, Time Destroyer or whatever. Goodbye, Black Tyrannomon. Bam, 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 da-na-na. This is a dead end. It is. I know it's never gonna happen, but imagine we get Grimmon. You're right, it's never gonna happen. But man, it would be sick, bro! It'd be so cool. I would love that. Dude, I don't even care about finding the quest for Colamon or whatever. I just care about opening this port. Terrafang. That did nothing. Oh, Volcamon was the one who, like, ran away constantly, wasn't he? You running? You gonna run, little baby? Little baby Volcano Man? What a loser. I forgot Inframon does the stick bug thing in this game. I love Inframon's animation in this game. The way he just, like, vibes back and forth. Like, oh, I'm over here. Oh, I'm over here. Oh, I'm over here. I love it. Alright, well, this is where the quest is, but it didn't give me the way to open the port. Hey, you, this lava juice is mine. If you want it, you can have it once you defeat me. Haha. This is a dead end, so I missed something somewhere. There's a Bomber and Animon here, Your Honor. They're perfectly lined up to dodge Big Tornado. No! I wish that What's-His-Face was here getting some of this experience. Hercules Kabuterimon. Whatever, it is what it is. Hydro Tornado! Whoa. What? That is a wild animation. What the heck? Not the Hyper Bulldozer. Alright, calm down there, bud. I love how it says that Shajinmon was weak to it, but he took the least damage. There's lava everywhere. Why do we need this? Listen, only the highest of quality lava will do. Only the best for my Digimon and their lava drinking needs. Alright, this dude's gonna get one turn and then he'll die before he gets another, so... We got this unlocked, basically. The Crazy Crane! Monster lava juice. Red lava gives you wings. And kills you. Great bone. There's 2,600 experience. That's a lot. Bergermon needs to Digivolve. Whoa, I lost. Fine, I'll keep my promise. Take it. Thank you. Nice fight. Let's have another bout someday. Okay, now I would just love to find the key for the port and use the port to get out of here instead of just gate disking away, because I don't want to have to dig here anymore. I think my big complaint with this game is where some Digimon are locked to. I agree. That, and I don't like how multi-turns work, or whatever it is. Whatever the mechanic is called. You don't run into it very much before graphics board continent. The way they do multiple turns and turn order in general, I'm not a big fan of in this game. But the plates stuff is definitely the worst. A lot of really cool plates just locked behind post-game, essentially, or like they're so late in the game that by the time you get them, like who cares at that point? The game's already over, like you have nothing left to do, really. Which is why I'm doing this plate hack for our AR code for this playthrough. I definitely think those are like the weakest parts of the game. I agree. I do think that the plates are a cool mechanic, but they definitely needed to be executed better, for sure. Cool mechanic that was not utilized as properly as it should have been. Okay. I already went down that way, I remember. I'm pretty sure I did. The key must be over closer to the port, which is back this way, I think, but I missed it. I think it's around this way to get to where the port is. I would really, really, really like to get the port. Bum, 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 bum. Da-na-na. Okay, really gotta look around here. Because I am... Yeah, there's the port right there. But there's no chest. Where did I... That chest isn't it. Do I have the key and I'm insane? I don't have the key, right? Where am I missing the key for this place? Did I have the same problem when I played this game the first time of not being able to find the key for Shadow Heck? As usual with Bandai and Digimon, it's 2 steps forwards and 2 steps back. I'm thinking Time Stranger will be 2 steps forward and only 1 step back. We can only hope. We can only hope. Yo, Lady Devilmon. You free this weekend? Well, I think she's busy this weekend. Based on the fact that I killed her. Time Stranger adds gotcha for some reason. I would take Bandai down myself. Where's the key for this? Chat, where's the key for this gate? I'm losing my mind. Like, where could it be? I've been here twice and I feel like I've been everywhere. The key is in a location? Well, the location you're about to be in is banned. No, wait, you're a tier 3 sub. There's nothing I can do. He's untouchable. Oh, no. He's found my one weakness. Bribery. Oh my goodness, I insta-deathed him. Armadillomon is maxed out. Good for him. What is with the encounter rate on the screen? Ooh, big crit. Alright, you're dead. bum, 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 bum. Seraphimon got a new skill, huh? Interesting. Ooh, Glory Thunder. That is so expensive. Sounds sick, though. Like, it must be right there. How do I get to right there? That must be it. It's the only chest left in the entire world. I want to see Glory Thunder. Alright, that's pretty sick. I like that. The one chest to rule them all. That chest contains a note detailing the location of the key. At this point, I'll take it. I'll take whatever I can get. It's gotta be to the... So I have to go to the right and then down and around somehow? Is it right? That's a dead end going right here, isn't it? No, it's not. Wait a minute. No, it's just right here. I never saw right here. Did this just barely dodge the edge of my vision every time I've looked around here? I swear, if this isn't it, I'm gonna be furious. You crit the wrong one, you idiot. Death effect. Rip. I tried. He might still die. Megaton Hydro! Nailed it. Oh, thank goodness. Holy cow. Okay, now we just have to walk back. Get me out of here. We get back, we turn in this quest. We look at any digivolutions or degenerations we need to do, because I think I'm going to need to degenerate Seraphimon here. I think he needs to get to level 31, which he's almost there. It's about to be really funny if that chest was an escape disc. That would have been really funny, you're right. We do digivolving, any degenerating and whatnot we need to do. We get Hercules Kabuterimon back in the team, and then we probably wrap up for today. We didn't do any main story stuff, but that's fine. We made plenty of progress on all these quests that I'd been ignoring for most of the playthrough thus far. Dun 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 dun. This way. Such long pathways to get to this port. Soul vanish. Yeah, I would also be weak to my soul vanishing. If I had one. Bum, 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 bum. I think Shajinmon digivolves at 42. We're almost there on that also. Bum, 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 bum. I might even take the time to go ahead and get him to 32 real quick before we go. Or 42, I mean. Shadowheck is definitely giving us the most experience right now. That's probably going to change when we get to whatchamacallit, though. When we get over to Graphics Board Continent, we'll probably get more experience from the mega levels there. I should have done the 5-hit move. Whatever, this is working out fine. I'm gonna need Anubismon and whatchamacallit soon. Honestly, we might go ahead and digivolve Skullbalukimon to Zimbabwe? We might go ahead and digivolve him to Zimbabwemon. And then just so he gets more stats, and then we degenerate him and then digivolve him back to Ancient Sphinxmon after that. Because it's going to be a little bit longer before we get the other 2 Digimon we need. Zambonimon, so true. Get 1,800 more? I'm going to do it. I want Jumbo Gamemon. 1,800 more is like 4 more fights. And Seraphimon is making quick work of this area. Why does Phantomon resist lightning? That doesn't seem right. Dead, dead, dead. 1,300 more. So close. Please. Three Lady Devimons. Oh, I've been waiting for this. Terrafang. Almost there. Almost there. Almost there. Dude, I am so hungry. And I have to record that anime villainous game in like a little under half an hour. I'm gonna have to get dinner quick. I think you need Lilithmon for a farm quest eventually too. I think you're right. Make a steak quickly. I'm not gonna make a steak. I think I grilled like 2 or 3 days ago. I think I still have some hot dogs and hamburgers left over. I'm probably just gonna warm up some of those. Knob. I think I need one more fight. Nope, that was it. Sick. Let me out! Finally, let me out! Had those ribs you made like 2 Digi streams ago end up coming? I didn't end up doing ribs because I was too busy to, I have to make more rib rub. And it would have taken a lot more work than just making steak, so I did steak again instead. I really do need to make ribs again, though. I need to do that sometime in August. I just haven't had the time. You walk past the gate, and then there's another gate with another key needed. I would have lost my mind. Okay, before anything else, switch back in Hercules Kabuterimon. There we go. The steak I ended up making instead of the ribs was very good, by the way. Delicious. Go ahead and convert Cubimon so I don't forget. I also just realized I could convert a Kuwagamon instead of dealing with the Kukuamon, but I'm committed to the Kukuamon now. Alright, a lot of stuff to do here. You can't Digivolve yet. Nope, gotta get to 48. We're gonna have Ancient Garurumon next stream. That's pretty hype. Pheromon and Anubismon are so far away, I think, and you're only 6 levels from Sphinxmon. I think I am gonna Digivolve you into Zambamon? Zambonimon? Zimbabwemon? Just for the sake of stats, we'll degenerate you back into Skullbalukimon once you're high enough level. And then by the time you get to level 49 for Ancient Sphinxmon, after that, we should have Anubismon and Pheromon. So that'll all work out. It'll be fun to use Zambamon for a little bit. Seraphimon, you need to degenerate back down into Magna Angemon, because now... 69, nice. Now you should be able to Digivolve into Goldramon, and then Goldramon can Digivolve into Azulongmon. Which is who we want. Hercules Kabuterimon has to get to like level 31. Yep, working on it. Bergermon, you can Digivolve into Garudamon. Bum, 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 bum. And then I hope you could just go to Phoenixmon, and then Phoenixmon can just go to Zukaiamon without any trouble. Whoops. You just need 4 more levels. Ancient Garurumon is going to be our first Mega that's actually a Mega we're supposed to keep long-term, except he does still Digivolve into Baihumon after that. You can Digivolve into Jumbo Gamemon, and this will let us see if we can get to Ebonwumon or if I have to do anything else fancy. Mecha Turtle! Godzilla Turtle, go! Boop. You get to 48, you get to 32. You need to get to level 43, and then you can Digivolve into Phoenixmon, easy. You just need to get to 44, and then you can Digivolve into Goldramon, easy. Zombamon can degenerate into Mummymon, apparently, but I'm going to degenerate you into Skullbalukimon at level 32. Jumbo Gamemon. Oh my goodness. Ability 10, seriously, that's so annoying. Abby 10 just means like how many times you degenerate and Digivolve. That's so... I hope they don't all have to do that. 360 defense is a lot. So... level 62, which is your max. So what we have to do to get more ability, I'm pretty sure the only thing we can do is you get 1 ability every time you Digivolve or degenerate. So to get to 10, when we're at 6, we would degenerate, which would be 7. We would degenerate to Gawapamon, which would be 8. Digivolve to Shajinmon, however you say it, which would be 9. And then Digivolve back to Jumbo Gamemon, which would be 10. So that's very annoying, but I think that's like the only way we can do that. So, we'll do that. Can Ancient Garurumon go to Susanamon? Yeah, but we're going to have him Digivolve into Baihumon. You may be able to get more by Digiloading, and that raises the max. Oh, does Digiloading add ability? We might do that, then. We'll mess with that next time and see how that works. We'll see if it works well or not. We'll give that a try. You just got to get to 48. All right, everything else is going fun. All right. Good stuff. Time to wrap up so I can go get a quick lunch before I have to record this Annabelle game. Dude, Jumbo Gamemon looks so awesome. Let's move you out for Hercules Kabuterimon, and then, yeah, we'll just keep these 3 Megas for now. Good stuff. Good stuff. Great stream today. A lot of progress. We didn't do any main story stuff, but a lot of progress on the side quests. I think I still need to turn in this side quest. We'll turn it in next time. And I think we have maybe 1, maybe 2 more side quests. It also depends on if Cubimon is the right nature already. But we'll definitely get to Graphics Board Continent next stream and make some progress in there. So, yeah, awesome stuff. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed. Check the description for links and all. I'll catch you next time for more Digimon Story Lost Evolution. Until then, farewell. Alright, chat, we are done for today. I will be back tomorrow at 3 CST with more Donkey Kong Bonanza as we try to get to the end of that game. Thursday's my day off. Friday, 3 CST, more Lost Evolution. Saturday will be Cobblemon, and then Sunday should be more DK. We're just focusing on Lost Evolution, DK, and Cobblemon for now, at least until I get closer to the end of either Lost Evolution or Donkey Kong, or I finish Donkey Kong. So, we'll see how it goes. Thanks for coming to stream, everyone. Catch y'all next time. Till then, farewell.